walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm back with the same old faces and dead end braces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me.
What's up, everybody? Monday. What a day. Monday is here, and we are live. Getting you ready to start your week the best way possible. I'm joined, as always, on Mondays. Snood, hello.
Hello, what up? And I think people aren't starting their Mondays because today's a holiday.
Oh,
in the
that's
United
true.
States, is it not?
It is a holiday. It is Christopher Columbus Day, as you know. Big day.
I love that day. Big day. Big day.
It's the day when he decided to allow the Indians to also have a part of the United States. Previously, it was under the British rule. And
he was teaching the Indians how to harvest corn and stuff that day, was he not?
Yeah,
something
few
like
people
that.
know
Something
that.
like
He did. He held classes for the Indians to teach them how to better harvest the earth, and they didn't use any parts of the animals they would kill. They would just take like the horns and say fuck the rest. So Christopher Columbus decided to change that, and they really started using all the pieces and respecting nature and actually painting with all the colors of the wind. I mean, that's where they learned that.
They don't teach you that in school, huh? That's the secret. That's the secret knowledge that they just don't teach you.
And I'm waiting for, honestly, a John Smith to get his rightful praise as well. Where are the John Smith statues, right?
Yeah. That little pug that's in that movie, too? The little pug dog? Where's he at? Come on.
I mean, I feel like they formed America themselves.
There's that raccoon. There's the Chinese dragon in there, too. Where's his statue?
Exactly. The lady and the tramp, they were all in there.
Yeah,
come on. Time.
You didn't even know they had spaghetti back then.
But anyways, moving forward positively. Big ups to everybody. I'm sure a lot of people are off today because there is a real holiday. But we got some fun stuff to do today to get you through this day. Also, tonight, there's going to be a special magical setup stream going on that will be members only, but not because I'm trying to gatekeep the pores, but because it's going to be no entertainment value at all, because it's just going to be trying some stuff out. So stay tuned for that. No time on that, because I don't even know when it's going to happen, and I don't want you to be expecting what time it's going to start. But go ahead.
And are we getting the famed second angle of ALT Insider? We're going to do the duo stereo angles for the TBS streams, maybe? That'd be hype.
No second angle. No second angle. Just going to set up. It's going to be Indrid is going to be there as she's acting as the call screener for tonight. So she will be checking to see if anyone's worth talking to on the phone. We're going to cover some topics. That's the normal show. Tonight's not going to be like that. There's not going to be any entertaining content. It's going to be like, all right, well, this works later if you call in.
Well, I should say be different than the other day, right, ALT?
Anyways, that'll be fun. So that'll be tonight sometime. Not telling you when, because I don't know when it's going to be. It's going to be a surprise style thing.
I do see Indrid Cold is asking for at least a little bit of heads up there, though, and I suggest you ignore that.
I'm just it's outright. More. It's the theater, Indrid. I'm playing to the audience here. I know you know the actual time. I don't want to tell them that time because then they'll be ready for it. And what if we're late? Okay. Now we got disaster streams. And that's who hears that? Not you, me.
Only you. Yeah, only you. They're not going to say anything mean to her, right?
So that's the problem I'm dealing with. Okay? So, okay. We got some things to go through today that I have not seen at all because they're from the weekend, except for last night. I did see quite a bit of last night, so we're going to watch that too. Don't worry. But previous to that, I do want to see this. This caught my eye because, before that, the they scam my wife thing I want to get through. Big ups to Expand Dong for this one. So I didn't hear any of this because I didn't see the weekend. So let's go that. We got 3 things to play, and then we'll get the pre-stream going, obviously.
Hello, Expand Dong. How you doing, dude?
Hello, Expand Dong. How you doing?
So that's awesome.
Hello, Expand Dong.
And then, my wife decided she wanted to get the update for Nintendo Switch so she could play the second half of Mario Kart 8. What am I talking about? Well, when you buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, which is full price, I want to make this clear. It's $60.
Yes.
Okay, it's a full price game.
And they have a fuck ton of courses already when the game came out. Okay, go ahead.
You get the base game that was included on the previous version on the Wii U. You get none of the expansion content whatsoever.
That is not
despite
true.
The fact that the game is 10 years old and they already charged you full price for it.
That's not true. You get all the DLC. The first wave of DLCs you get, correct? I'm not sure on that. But
I'm not here. According to Expand Dong here, it's all previously released DLC, Wii U version.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Because I was there when they came out. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay, go ahead.
I wish that Nintendo was not a bunch of rip-off artists out to nickel and dime their customers, but they are.
Philip,
they just don't care about you or your value proposition of
yes.
buying anything. They really don't. They just want to make money. And it's pretty sad because I wish that Nintendo was more consumer focused, but they're not.
Yeah.
So she had bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, played through the first 10 to 12 circuits, and the other circuits are there. They're in the game. They're literally right there installed. And if you click on it, it says, oh, if you want to play the rest of the game, you have to spend another $50 to get the Nintendo Online Elite Plus service to access.
And I heard those words. And if you added premium to that, I would have been sold right away. But it's only Online Elite Plus.
Online Elite Plus Maximum Alpha Male Pack. Okay, that's cool. That sounds pretty good.
Access this content.
Yeah.
But I bought your game.
Yeah, so what?
Oh, well, half the content's not included. This is Nintendo, remember?
Oh.
So she looked into it, and basically it's $50. You can't buy it for a month. You have to spend a year. $50. It's the only way to get this Nintendo Online Elite. Okay?
No, it's not. See, he's being dented here. You could buy the Nintendo Switch Online you could buy that by the month. They'll take it from you. They'll be happy to take it. What they're saying is if you buy this booster course pack, hey, we'll give you a full year anyway because you're buying this booster course pack. So he's extremely wrong on this.
So you're getting a deal is what you're saying.
Yeah,
with this.
yeah. If my understanding is correct.
So she looked into it, and basically it's $50. You can't buy it for a month. You have to spend a year. $50. It's the only way to get this.
You also get the extra tracks, sir, but go ahead.
Nintendo
How much do you want to bet
Elite.
this is the posture that he adopts when he has to tell her that, like, no, honey, we can't afford $50 on extra Mario Kart courses. Look at his face right now.
He didn't let her buy it.
How expensive that is?
He didn't let her buy it? Come on. Hold on. I haven't heard this. He better let her have her fun, please. Let her sit there playing her Mario Kart. What else does she have?
Okay.
You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus
There you go, right there.
Expansion Pass membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
See?
So what do you get for it?
So it seems like they have a few options. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, online play.
Deal, if you ask me.
Yeah, right here. Seems like a pretty good deal.
Big
I don't know.
Right? You get the second half of Mario Kart 8.
I don't know why you're saying
You
second half.
also get expansion content for Animal Crossing, which we still have. She just hasn't played it in years and years.
Okay.
But also, you get access to the Nintendo 64 virtual suite of games. Now, for those who maybe don't know, when you get Nintendo Online, the base version, you get NES.
Virtual suite of games. Okay, sweet. Yeah.
And you get Super NES games.
Okay.
And you can emulate them, just play them and emulate them with save states and everything on the Switch.
Yeah, that's the
so
part
that's
you
really
like.
neat. And I've played through some of those, and they're really good. They run well and everything, okay? So she's looking at this, and she's like, well, I really liked the first circuits, but I really don't feel like I got $60 out of this game,
Okay.
you know? And now
I remember this is Philip saying what Catherine said, so just keep that in mind.
Well, saying what she said word for word would be rude, so he has to interpret a little bit, right?
Yes. She probably said something akin to, oh, that was $60? Okay. You know, something like that. You know
Can I have that money, honey?
I really don't feel like I got $60 out of this game.
No.
You know? And now they want me to spend another $50 to access the next half of the circuits. And
Philip, we're not wanting your opinion. We want Kat's opinion, okay? Go ahead. He's just saying exactly what he said, okay?
Yeah,
you know,
very weird. She sounds just like
now they
him.
want me to spend.
Yeah, this is how Cat talks, definitely.
I really don't feel like I got $60 out of this game, you know?
Yeah.
And now they want me to spend another $50 to access the next half of the circuits. And the other thing that's tempting her so badly is that she played Mario Kart Tour, the mobile game, years ago. And she really liked Mario Kart Tour. She thought it was fun, and she's like, man, I would love to play that in the real game with controls that work instead of touchscreen. So she's being tempted. Right?
What the fuck? She was being tempted.
So she's being tempted by the mobile game.
Who talks like this? So she's being tempted. Okay,
so
I had to put that to bed.
There's some very handsome men out at the mall, and they're all looking at her, and she's looking at them. She's being very tempted right now. So we went home.
I had to put out that fire real quick.
Right away.
And then she finds out, oh, well, you know, the Nintendo 64 games, what is there? And she's like, whoa, Ocarina of Time? That's her favorite Zelda game of all time.
Oh.
Mario 64.
Whoa.
She was
what the hell?
to play that on N64 in the 90s. She loves it. So she's like,
I don't think that's possible. I think she was born in 91 or 2 or 3, right?
Right.
According to her. So, okay, yes, she played it in the 90s when she was 6 or 7 years old. Go ahead.
64.
Cool.
She used to play that on N64 in the 90s. She loves it. So she's like,
Again, this sounds like Phil telling a story about his own past.
Because he does that as well. He says he's an 80s kid. When the exits ended, when the 80s ended, he was 8 years old. But he said, "Yeah, I grew up in the 80s, you know." And it's like, all right, is that how you say that? I believe you're a 90s kid, actually. But
did a lot of cocaine, watched Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Rolled up the sleeves of my track jacket. Everybody's working for the weekend.
Nocturnal saying, yeah, he bought 3 cameras and he's going to bitch about, $60 for the second half of a game that clearly his wife likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, very cool. Big ups, Aid Robertson, who says, big ups WPIG and Tractor Beam. And DSP's dono, John Gould. Oh, yeah. Did you hear last night we got a donation from John Gould Bunny?
I don't get that. I did hear that. I don't get what that is. John
It's a
Gould
very-
Bunny?
it's a very-
No. Don't make me say
Snoot
that.
said it.
Don't make me say that.
Snoot said
I
it.
just said it there. I said John Gould Bunny, and that doesn't mean anything bad.
Got him.
No.
Yes, it's a classic prank call name there, similar to Craven Moorhead, similar to You Lick,
Maya Butt Reeks.
Eileen You Lick, all these things.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Classics. But Snoot said it, so get him out of here. Cantu Adrian is here, says, Poll, will he mention MLK as a holiday and say like me? I don't see how he can say like me in this case.
Well, guys, I also had a dream that we would hit the tip school today.
Similar to MLK, I also have dreams. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how he can bring that together, though.
I hope that people judge me for the quality of my content and not the quality of my character, please. Wait,
I one day dream we can all come to the streams together, Kick and YouTube, to the table of brotherhood. I don't know how we'd say that.
Tip me.
Free Ice Cream says, if DLC isn't worth it, just don't buy it. Yeah, that's true too, right? That's what you think. But, I mean, I think if you have a game your wife clearly is enjoying, you don't have to nickel and dime her when you're okay with buying 3 webcams before you even know if your original one is broken. You know what I mean? That's kind of... Let her have her fun. And you do get 48 tracks, man, when you get that DLC. That's like, I'll never bitch about Mario Kart DLC because, like, it's worth it. It's just worth it. Yeah. You know? But,
and,
yeah,
I mean, so the idea that they didn't have the online, so is she just sitting there playing Mario Kart by herself?
Yes, and I want you to think about that.
Like, no, I don't want to. It's very depressing.
Mario Kart, sometimes you want to play by yourself, that's cool. But imagine that's your only way to play Mario Kart. That's kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of,
I'll pass on that.
It's kind of sad. If you think about it. Don't think about it too much. Jay Woos on the house says, placing your addictions on your wife. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, Kat, did you know they have Grand Tour? You can play it on your mobile phone.
Aren't you being tempted by this, honey?
You are tempted. I can
certainly
tell.
am.
Yeah. He grabs the phone. Oh, hang on. You want to get the ultimate boost here, honey. This is only $1. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you just add my payment information to that, and you just do some polls from that, honey, okay?
He grabs the phone, yeah. Oh, honey, this will definitely help you. This is the ultimate pool. You got to do this one. This is only $200. Okay, go ahead. Very funny.
All right, I'm going to do it.
Marine X tipped. I didn't see that. Marine X wasn't here, and he tipped yesterday? I didn't see that.
I think so.
Oh, come on, Marine X. What the fuck? You chilling here and then tipping the dude? That's not cool. We barely let Snoot get away with that. Barely.
Well, I don't, because I don't do it, so you don't have to.
Sorry.
I'm going to bite the bullet.
Oh, see, Marine X is here saying he didn't tip. Big ups, Marine X. I didn't think you would.
Heard that before.
Now I got to get a Marine X sound. Huh? Oh, Marine X just walked in the room. Hang on. Marine X, please put it down. Oh, I think I heard something. Oh, Marine X just walked in. What's
there
up,
he is. There he is again.
Just kidding. You're a legend, sir.
Yeah, $50, obviously. And we're gonna do it. So she spent it. She starts playing Mario Kart. It's great.
She spent it. We're making her use her minimum wage job money on this.
Yes,
and we're gonna do it.
Jesus, that's guaranteed, man. That is guaranteed. Their money, their finances are split, isn't it? 100% guaranteed.
Definitely. She's got no visibility into that. Zero shot that she knows anything about what's going on in his bank account.
Oh, zero. It's just she spent the money making her spend $60 on a game when he's making $300 in a single stream. Very cool, dude. And now
Very
he made her
cool.
feel bad for it too. You know that?
Crossing his arm. I don't know, honey. You didn't exactly get $60 worth of play out of that, did you?
You have to sign up for a full year?
Oh, and you know that he forced her to get the worst deal possible or something, right? Like, okay, but we're not getting the whole year. You're gonna buy the expansion and you can pay for 6 months separately. Okay, so that's gonna be $134. Okay.
Making her feel like a shit too, because he's like, oh, there's some days I see you don't even play Mario Kart. Are you sure you want to buy that? It's a full
And
year.
What happened to Animal Crossing, honey? I don't see you playing Animal Crossing anymore.
I see a lot of games here you haven't finished, Kat.
Yeah. What about all those RGBs I bought you? You haven't even opened those.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna spend $50, and we're gonna do it.
She's
so
gonna
she
bite the
spent
bullet.
it.
Gee.
She starts playing Mario Kart. It's great. The second half of the game is actually quite good. She liked it because it has now the World Tour mode, and there's new stages. There's this one set in Japan, supposed to be like ninjas and Japanese pagodas and shit.
Yeah, she just I thought of a very sad image. She's just in that Japanese stage, just idling.
Yeah,
Oh,
slowly driving around.
this looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm kind of in Japan, I guess.
It's really well done. So she really is enjoying the second half of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, even though she had to pay $50 for it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what the game started like, by the way. That's where
Right.
your courses set, and we were happy with that.
Yeah.
Then we got the DLC. They added 4 more. 4 more tours, by the way. So that
Courses,
means
yeah.
16 total courses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's your Mario Kart of choice?
I'm in any Mario game that I can play. I'm a Koopa Troopa player.
Okay.
Or Yoshi, I guess, is the next choice.
I like the small ones too. I kind of bounce around the smalls.
Yeah.
Not afraid of a baby Rosalina. Not afraid of a
Nope.
of a Doko of a Kinoko. Koopa, whatever the fuck it is. Kinopio.
Love me a Dry Bones. Love me a Dry Bones.
Dry Bones is fine. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
small ones. I like to have when you're playing with other people, you want to have maximum control and acceleration. Speed is overrated because when you get hit, you want to be able to get back to your max speed as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the fastest, guys. That's a hit.
I think I'm
That's
too
a hit.
stupid to play like heavy characters because they got the highest top speed, but their handling's really bad, and I'm just not good enough at racing games for that.
Yeah, but if you want to go for the fastest like time trial, you want to go with the fastest. Fuck handling, but all right,
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, so you see they added a lot of fucking shit.
And
man.
then she went to
Clearly.
play Nintendo 64 games.
What? Oh, this is going to be very worth it. Trust me.
I literally can't believe what I'm about to tell you. Okay?
You do this thing for the big reveal, Philip. You can't do
Yeah.
this. You aren't going to believe the thing I'm going to tell you. You're going to be shocked, but I already have my shocked layout here on. But wait, it's coming next.
Fucking up the punchline.
Can't believe I have to say this. All right? Nintendo ripped everyone off. Completely, utterly, 100%. They ripped everyone off.
Oh,
with the
beautiful job, Philip. Here, you can see the right side of his camera. So look, I'm going to unpause it here, and he didn't
Very
pause
good.
the overlay. He didn't size the overlay correctly. Look at the right side; it's a very thin
Very
line.
professional.
Nintendo 64
Nice
emulation. All right?
Is this even
100%
true?
matter of factly, indisputably, it's
What?
a complete and utter
What
fucking
do you mean by
ripoff.
that? What do you mean by that? I have no idea what you're talking
so
about.
why is it a ripoff?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, go
Obviously,
ahead.
I better justify my words. I can't just say that kind of stuff, right?
Okay.
No, you can- you can-
go
so
ahead.
why
That's
is the
what you're supposed
Nintendo
to bring this up
64
for.
This is 5 minutes later, probably. By the way, okay.
emulation on Switch a ripoff? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
She goes to N64. She goes Mario 64. She clicks on it. She goes to play it.
Yeah.
The game runs like fucking shit.
Is that true?
The frame rate goes to 60, then to 30, then to 10, then to 20,
How do you know?
then to 50,
How do you
then to
know?
60, then to 30.
You cannot
it's
tell.
unplayable.
You cannot tell those fucking differences. By the way,
I'm not kidding you. We were standing there. She
It
was
went from 45 frames per second to 46 in 1 second. What the fuck? Huh?
This 22-year-old game that played on an inferior console. The frame rate's all over the place. It's not 120 hertz. What?
By the way, the normal frame rate when it came out was 30, wasn't it? I'm not crazy in saying that, wasn't it?
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Yeah.
Trying to play it for 10 minutes. We both got...
Okay, there you go. I just searched it. So it's 30 FPS, but in some areas it would drop to 20 FPS. So, yeah. I thought all 64 was 30.
To our stomach.
That's Mario 64, by the way?
Yeah, so pretty long time ago, I think, when that came out. Mm-hmm. I still remember old man Tail here, getting off the bus to my friend's house to walk into that game, and it was like, well, things are never going to be the same, man. This is it.
I remember
this is the future.
My own old man story is I remember going to the Toys R Us where they were demoing the N64 and my dad picking up the controller to play Mario 64 and then him literally having to like sit down on a bench because of how nauseous the full 3D camera made him.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Because the frame rate was going like this.
Okay.
Who in their right fucking mind would sell an emulation suite of N64 games and not test it to see if the frame rate works? It blows my fucking mind. Now, don't get me wrong. The graphics look good. They're upscaled. The graphics are upscaled to be like widescreen 1080p.
Oh.
So in that case, like, oh, look, it's Mario in HD. But the frame rate actually makes you sick. It's unplayable.
So you know what? Again, I'll tell you one thing right now. Catherine does not give a fuck about the FPS. She can't tell the difference between 60 and 30. She can't tell the difference between 60 and 10, I bet.
Probably, I mean, maybe she was counting that high. I don't know. But
and he's making her feel like shit for playing it the whole fucking time. Go ahead.
I love the idea of like Phil just sort of like pacing behind her with his arms crossed. Just being like, this is unbelievable, honey. It's not even 60 FPS anymore, honey. This is bullshit.
You see that insane dip? How are you playing this? Stop playing this.
How is this right? How could they have sold this to you? They didn't test it.
It's amazing, and take the fun out of it in a heart. You know when people just shit on stuff, and you're trying to have fun with it, but you say, "Well, you pretend you're playing like I don't know, Super Mario Brothers 2." You're like, Super Mario Brothers 3 is so much better than this. Why aren't you playing that? It's like, fuck you, I'm playing this right now. So I'm trying to ruin my fun, douchebag. You know what I mean? You know, like here's a better example. When you're playing like the school computers, it's like, oh, at my house I have this on a better graphics card, so it runs way better. It's like, all right,
my TV is 45 inches, and yours is only 40. Yours is only 40 inches.
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Okay,
literally unplayable.
Yeah, cool, man.
And it's not just that; the other games are the same. I was like, so they sell $50 a year. For this online service, and the way that they you think it's a lot of money, but we're going to give you N64 games, but they all run like shit.
Yeah, right. How many did you
test?
So
you get fucked. I couldn't believe it. Guys, I'm just going to tell you this right now.
Go ahead.
Don't get the Nintendo Elite online service.
Elite?
Unless you absolutely want the Mario Kart content, or you absolutely want the expansion for Animal Crossing, do not get it.
Well, I do want
that
those,
N64 emulation suite is fucked.
I'm glad Philip was on the cutting edge of this. Right on time. This service has been out for how many fucking years? Perfect. Nintendo, better get ready, Miyamoto.
Super glad TSP's here to protect the consumer.
Fucking terrible. And it's first party. That's the worst part.
What?
It's
what does
first
that mean?
Party.
Okay, what does that mean?
People have emulated those games on
Bill.
PC for over a decade, and they run better than on the first party console, where you have to pay for it.
Yes.
So she was very, very justifiably pissed off.
Right.
And it kind of ruined our day. Because she dropped money on something, expecting,
yeah, definitely.
I get to play all these awesome N64 games from my youth. This is going to be amazing. And they all run horribly. Horribly. Now, you remember, I've played Mario 64 before. What was it on? Because I don't remember. Okay. Was it on my 3DS XL? Or was it emulated on like Wii or Wii U? That one ran fine. Yeah. So why on the modern console for an incredibly overinflated price, why does it not work?
Overinflated price, sir? What does that mean? Yeah. Overinflated price. Okay, they gave you a fuck ton of shit, and then they threw an N64 emulation on top of that just for fun. But, all right. Yep.
They caught something, that's bad.
Uh-huh. Expandong has their theory, and I'm going to debunk this right now. I think you're thinking too hard into it, Expandong. Expandong says, my only guess is that Kat may have messed with the menus and turned on online play, which is a feature that Switch Online offers. It easily lags games if a friend has a bad connection. I don't think she's looking for that feature, honestly. I think she's like,
so either.
Turn on game, play game. That's it. I don't think there's much.
I don't think she was looking through the N64 games and going, whoa, Ocarina of Time. Whoa, Mario 64. I love those from the 90s.
That's a respectful debunk for Dong there.
Dong bunk.
No, there is no MLK Day for Canada. They do not have that. Do you have any equivalent style day, maybe?
Not even. No, we don't even have we don't got shit today. So, I'm supposed to be working. So.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, I'm pretty upset because my wife was upset. And I don't like my wife to be upset. She deserves to get good quality and value for the money she spends. That expansion for Mario Kart should have been $10.
It's like she used her allowance. You hear how he's talking about her? She deserves. She spent her hard-earned allowance on that. They fucked her.
That's the money she needs for feminine products, and now she's spending it on games.
Quality and value for the money she spends. That expansion for
good morning. This is live. Working on a few things this morning. All right, well, that means we got a lot of time. Don't worry, we can finish all our clips now.
Mario Kart should have been $10, not $50. Okay, so as a consumer, I mean, did we go broke because she spent $50 on this expansion pass?
Yeah, honestly, yes, she did because she makes so little. So yes, I did ruin her. I made her spend almost all of her earnings for that week. Great.
And no, it was me spending $600 over 3 cameras that I don't need.
Oh, yes. And also there was a Sweaty Men event yesterday. And of course I have to spend $1,000 on that. You know that.
Obviously. Okay? I'm not made of stone.
Please.
But as a consumer, I have the right to criticize. And that expansion pass is awful. If you are actually going to buy that to play N64 games, I can't recommend more strongly against it. They all run like shit. Yes. Choppy as fuck. Why would you want to play? It's unplayable. Can you imagine trying to play Ocarina of Time with the frame rate going awful all the time and look combat and everything?
Yeah, pretty sure the original had a few frame rate issues as well. But let's just pretend that didn't happen. It's pretty easy, okay? Just forget about that.
Might as well not even boot the game.
No, don't boot the game. Yep.
Congratulations.
Big ups to Expandong for that one. No, I do enjoy Expandong style. I hope they make more clips. We always enjoy it over here. We always enjoy a good dong. Am I right with that, Snood?
We love a big dong, an expanded dong. And he's delivering all the great content to us.
Inflated dongs, hyper-inflated dongs, all this stuff. We love them. Big ups Notifox who says, Kat, you haven't even wage quit Tears of the Kingdom yet. Let's wait on the Mario Kart DLC, Kay?
Yeah, Kay, come on.
Come on, honey. Big ups Wesley H who says, this would be like ALT shaming Chu for buying Crunchyroll and Attack on Titan figures. He's treating his wife like a child, not an adult he loves that can think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds very much like he's trying to defend her as if it is a child that has their allowance. And they made her waste her money on that.
And it made her upset, and it ruined our day.
Like, you don't say that when your finances are mixed, right? You would say words like, oh, well, we bought it, or she bought it, and, we wasted our money. But she wasted her money on it. It's very different. Very different thing there.
I didn't do one poll in WWE Champions, so my wife could have basically twice the amount of game that she was enjoying previous day.
Oh, Attack on Titan. I mean, not Attack on Titan. One Piece is on break right now, if you didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the guy is, they're just taking a break. But they're coming back. But I found there's something called the One Pace, guys. If you're interested in getting up with the One Pace, it is the anime, but they took out a lot of the fluff. So I'm downloading that now to give it a check. Chu doesn't trust it though. She goes, they probably cut out some important stuff, and she's a purist though. So
I think there's a lot of stuff that you can just kind of get rid of there. If it's anything like Dragon Ball Abridged or Dragon Ball Z Kai, we don't need to see Luffy getting his driver's license or whatever happens in that show. I haven't seen a single second of the One Piece, and I just might, and maybe I will with this.
With the One Piece. Get yourself caught up. Yeah, so I'm downloading it now. She said, I'm not watching it. She doesn't want to watch it, but I'll watch it. Maybe for refresh myself. Because I'm the kind of person, like, you know how crazy that shit is, man. It's like, my kids now will be like, you remember who this is? And I'm like, hold on a minute. All right, well, this guy's name. Okay, where did I see him last? Right. And I get made fun of.
I think that was back in episode 372.
Yeah.
Now that
we're
on episode 804.
Douchebags. They make fun of me, so now I got to catch up. But anyways, Shiny Teeth in the house says, this is a big deal with gaming YouTubers 3 years ago. Exactly. Philip's right on there, making a clip about the Nintendo Online service in 2025. Yeah. Perfect
leading
timing.
Edge of video game news here on this one.
Big ups Vikes, who says, if normal brain is 60 FPS, what is Cat's running at? Well, I'm not saying it that toxically, but Vikes, but I'm saying even a normal human gamer out there, take your average gamer, okay? They can't tell the difference between 60 frames and 30 frames. I refuse to believe that. The average gamer, remember? Average gamer.
Can. Yes.
But Philip is trying to say, like, every gamer can tell 30 frames and 60 frames. Please.
He's acting like he can tell, and he definitely can't. There's no way he can tell. His TV's 6 feet away from his chair, and he's not wearing his glasses.
Yeah, I know you can tell, and I can definitely tell if I look for it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking right here to see 30 frames versus 60. But if you just look at a fucking screen there, I can't tell probably. I need to have a comparison. But anyways. Exactly. Big ups to Nerd Brew in the house, who says 30 FPS is the devil cat. This is a 60 FPS household. Hell yeah! Big ups, Nerd Brew. And I'm not saying you can't tell, guys. I know some people can tell very easily. I'm just saying the average gamer. Remember, I'm talking about the average game here, not gamer gods like you, Lucky Limes. All right?
Yeah. Powerful gamers in the chat, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Big ups to Iwamoto, who says DSP puts Suiji's SM64 knowledge to shame, dude. Big ups to Suiji, who is a speedrunner style, legendary speedrunner. Big ups to Iwamoto for the Suiji shout out. I have interviewed him many times, Suiji. Big ups to Suiji.
Oh, big ups.
All right, let's go. Next up, we got to get to DSP gets a chargeback, all right? But he says you're going to get in big trouble if you get a chargeback, all right? Got to be in big fucking trouble. Here we go.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Hogan. Drip. Snort. All right. Snort. I got the drip. Go.
Hold on. I received a very generous $50 tip this morning.
Yeah.
It's anonymous. There is no name and no message. It's just a $50.
Okay, just because there's some talk here. Define average gamer. I'm saying if you take the most hardcore gamer on one end, and then you have a big line of all the gamers on Earth, and then you get to the person that games on their mobile phone playing Candy Crush, and that's the only thing they do, okay? Then we're going to get the median of all those people. I would say in the middle, the person has no clue the difference between 60 frames and 30 frames. Fair, Snood? Argument?
I'm flip-flopping on this on you. Actually, the audience is correct, and you're an old man who can't read frames. And I can tell. I can definitely tell. Actually, now that I think about it, absolutely, I can tell. It's very easy. Let's move on.
Don't jump on their side. You got to fight back.
Sorry, I'm one with the people, and the people have spoken, and I'm right. I am right.
He's just trying to get you on there. He's trying to get you guys on his side. No. Don't fall for it, guys. Don't fall for it.
Anonymous tip here. So thank you, whoever that is.
3-3, that's an irrelevant comment. I said 30 and 60. Not 120 has not entered the realm of this conversation.
I really appreciate you. $50. That'll definitely help with the $50 troll chargeback I received on my day off. That's another great thing. Is that, I have my day off, and here I am relaxing, and then I had to spend 2 hours in this office.
What?
Doing this tech nonsense and fighting with it and everything, which is very frustrating.
Fighting with the tech... Oh, that's his tech nonsense. I thought he was talking about the chargeback for a second. I got it. Okay, fighting with the tech nonsense. Okay.
Doing this tech nonsense and fighting with it and everything, which is very frustrating. Mm-hmm. And then I receive a $50 chargeback as well. And I'm like...
What?
Oh. So now I have to decide, do I want to fight the chargeback or not? Is it really...
You always win those, so it seems like you should, right?
Yeah. Okay... I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you're getting chargebacks, you probably want to fight them every time.
Yeah,
right?
You always win. Why not?
I don't understand. Especially if you win. Why wouldn't you?
Pushing a few buttons.
Really worth it. because it's going to take weeks of work. I have to try to
weeks of work.
Show all this information about when the tip came in, what was the message associated with the tip, and
how do you know
how's
what
that
tip
person
is?
tip
Weeks of work
before, and the answer is yes.
Does
This person
PayPal
has
tell
tipped
you that exactly? And by the way, this tip came in on this day, and it said this thing, and it was at this time. So make sure that you do your research on that and send it back to us.
Wouldn't all that information be on PayPal, right? So it's pretty easy, right? That PayPal says,
seems like it.
Someone says, I'm charging this one back. So that was on Wednesday at 2 p.m. It's like there's no like link. You don't have to look anything up. It's right there. What do you have to do? What is he talking about? Oh, hold on. Let me check out my files and see if that checks out.
I've got to go back and review the footage here and watch my entire stream, right?
What the fuck are you talking about?
There it is. There's the tip.
Yeah, okay.
Associated with the tip, and has that person tipped before? And the answer is yes. This person has tipped a ton before. So basically, it completely undermines their chargeback attempt because it shows that they have ongoing history.
Well, that's interesting.
Supporting the streams. And the fact
so
that
you
they
tell them
now
not
think
to
that
do that again.
Yeah, what?
they're going to charge back a big tip that they did just shows that they're trying to test the waters of how to break the law and commit fraud. So here's the deal. What I could do, and it would take some time.
It's what we're going to do. Don't worry, guys.
Is I could spend time reaching and showing the history of every time this person contributed to me.
Researching.
I don't think you need to do that.
I would open up Piece of Pieces. This guy got Piece of Piece. He has a cool Excel sheet about this.
Actually, he's a psycho. Actually, I don't like him. Actually, he's a troll.
And basically say, here's the evidence that this is not someone who really had like fraud or anything committed, because that's what they're trying to say. Oh, it's fraud, right? No, you didn't have any fraud committed. Here's all of the support they've given. Here's every message that I read out.
How would they say it's fraud? What is fraud? What is fraud?
Because like someone else stole their credit card and tipped Phil on their behalf.
Okay.
Not that. And I mean, like, that's not necessarily the case, isn't it? Couldn't that also mean that they just weren't satisfied with the product that you provided in exchange for their money, and so they asked for their money back?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I can tell you one thing. That's not fraud. That's like, all right, I want my money back for X, this reason, and that reason, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get what I expected for that, right? Or something like that you can say, right?
Right, I guess.
Oh, pick up Evil AJ with the raid. Look at this. Early style raid. We never get these.
Perfect.
All right, come on. Get some Rambo going in here. Where's the snaz?
Let's go.
I'll
find it. I bet you I know where it is.
Come on, where? Oh, it is fraud if they're. It is fraud if they're lying. Well, I mean, what do you mean? How can you tell if someone's lying? I don't expect. I didn't get the service I wanted. That's fraud. You're lying. You did love this. Oh.
I didn't call you a mouth drooling moron after this tip, okay? So I deserve to keep the money.
I do love that, actually. All right, big ups too. Jericho says, I think ALT is right about recognizing frame rates, but I'm going to charge this back to keep him humble. Okay, well, that's
smart.
fraud.
That's good. That's good.
Fraud,
no, I agree with that.
Hope you
I agree with
understand that.
No,
that is fraud.
No. I will break you. You're fine. I've got the evidence here, and I will make sure to provide that to you and not to ALT.
I'll have to spend weeks of work on that. Don't do it.
Yeah. I'm going to rewatch this whole stream to find when you dipped.
Stream, and I could show and corroborate all of that. And here's what would happen. PayPal would contact the credit card company.
Okay.
And the credit card company would launch an actual investigation into the consumer. And if it's shown that this is fraud, they'll actually go to jail.
Yes, definitely.
Second, I don't think so.
They will. Like, they'll actually say, you committed fraud, now we're investigating you because you filed a false claim against your credit card company. And they could potentially see jail time. But they think it's a joke. These fucking people who...
This is all just trying to grandstand and pretend to be scared about charging back. Like, he's trying to scare people here, right? That's all the point of this.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
So it would take only the dented of the dentiest to believe anything he's saying here, but that's who he's talking to, right? Is just like, okay, let me try to get these people scared. This will put some
Keep
fear
the rest
in them.
of you fucking morons in line.
Commit chargeback fraud, actually think this stuff is like funny and a joke, and they don't understand that they could actually go to federal prison for committing fraud if I can prove that they're lying.
Oh my God.
Which I can't. It's because it's impossible.
I'm going to think about if I should actually go ahead and, bother with this or not.
Oh, please?
It's a lot
Why
of work.
not?
It is, because not only do you have to do all the initial information, then they come back, they ask more questions, and you have to, I'm a streamer, and here's how it works, and here's the messages I said.
You've never lost one before, so...
Yeah. So presumably you've done this a ton of times before and, like, have some sort of relationship with PayPal in that way, right?
Yeah.
Like, and also, it's not like PayPal... Cool. PayPal just doesn't not know what streamers are. And
know.
like chargebacks happen, right?
Like pretend you're the PayPal like dudes. All right, let's start at the beginning. What is a gamer? Go ahead.
Who are you again, sir?
Okay, so I see you are getting tips. Could you please define tips for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And how are you getting this money exactly? Oh, through our service. I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
Pain in the ass. But if this guy goes to jail, it might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually might be worth it to send a troll to jail. So maybe I'll do it.
Send a troll to jail. Dude, let's talk. What's the court? Let's think about the court. All right, so first on the docket, we got O.J. Simpson. Next up,
Paul Bernardo.
Then we got a Luigi character. Then we got a troll tipper, anonymous troll tipper. Okay, all right. That's the
now this is a special occasion. We do have the victim here, Darkside Phil. If you'll just put on my powdered wig and robe, and I want you to decide what his fate should be, sir.
Please, yes.
Unlike the case where people are doing copyright abuse.
Yeah. What's
or
that?
Or people are live restreaming me without permission, and that's against the law. That would be like court cases. This is a case where all I really have to do is send enough information to PayPal, and a person might actually go to jail for committing.
Wow, there's not even a case. You just go right to jail. Damn.
Holy fuck. No
That's
trial.
Pretty cool. Fuck trial. No trial required.
What to do is send enough information to PayPal, and a person might actually go to jail for committing a crime against me.
Pretty
so
cool.
maybe I'll do it. I'll have to think about it.
So
Or
maybe
if
I'll
that
do
person's
it.
smart,
Maybe I'll do it.
they would immediately reverse their fucking false claim right now, in which case they wouldn't ever have an investigation done against them.
RGB Wrenches Real says, this all sounds very real, King.
But they have to see how smart they are, right? The truth is, if you're already trying to commit federal fraud to save a few bucks on a fucking tip
federal
that you
fraud.
threw
What?
against someone, you're probably not too smart anyway, right?
Federal fraud as opposed to like municipal or state fraud?
Federal fraud.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
I only do fraud at the state level, personally.
Yeah,
That's my style.
I do some like city level and international. You got to keep them guessing a little bit, you know?
Stay away from the federal. That is dangerous.
Correct.
That one's tough.
At the very least, they're going to get blacklisted. Exactly.
Yeah,
PayPal will block
blacklisted.
them.
Yep.
Their credit card,
Will
their actual
explode,
credit card will
killing them
block
instantly.
or ban them from using a credit card ever again. They
Definitely.
might even report them for
You
fraud
may
and
never have a credit card again, sir.
go on their credit report, which would actually ruin their credit as well.
Oh,
but they don't
and
think
I have experience with that. You want to tell them about that, Philip?
about this because they're morons. They think
yes.
life's a game.
Yes.
And but I already banned the person, but they said, "Oh no, that's not true." When someone sends a contribution via PayPal, that's like someone handing a Pepsi to someone on the street. Wrong. The
Moob dealer says, "Didn't you max out multiple credit cards?"
and then get a dodgy bankruptcy filing where you sort of misrepresented some of your income or your expenses a little bit there, Philip?
Okay, so the golden mullet here says, you're factually incorrect. That's what Philip responding to right now. You're factually incorrect. There isn't a federal crime here. There wasn't a contract or anything. Giving money to you is the equivalent of giving a Pepsi to a homeless person. And let's see, this is Philip responding to that.
contribution via PayPal, that's like someone handing a Pepsi to someone on the street.
Yes.
Wrong. You used your actual payment method, whether it was a credit card, bank, whatever.
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
An official federal or official payment institution. That's
Isn't giving a Pepsi to someone on the street giving a original? I mean, that's like, I don't know, official.
That's not an official payment institution.
Oh,
that's
okay.
That's an exchange of goods and products. Different, very, very different. Okay.
Okay, got it.
You agree to all their terms of service that what you're doing is truthful and not fraudulent when you send a payment. Okay.
Oh.
Then you're using PayPal, a third-party payment processor. You agree to all of their terms and conditions, including the fact that your payments you're sending are legit or whatever when you send a payment.
Okay.
Use two legal agreements that you go through when you send funds via anywhere on the internet like this. It's not just you handing a can of soda to someone on the street. You just had two legal agreements before the money even went through. So if you then go down the back end and you commit fraud and lie,
Face Orange Biting Nails says, if chargebacks were illegal, why are they allowed? Great question. Great question.
Live with the consequences. And say, oh, I didn't mean to send that payment. That wasn't authorized. You've committed two federal crimes. One against your payment processor and one against PayPal.
Two crimes. There are two crimes here, sir.
Double jail.
That's two felonies.
2 felonies.
So, good luck.
No, it's
2 felonies over $50.
I love that's a felony now. We're gonna send him to the same prison that we got that guy in that eats people. And
$50, 2 felonies. Hell yeah.
holy fuck.
What are you in for? I did a $50 chargeback on Darkside Phil.
Whoa, stay away
Back
from this
up.
guy.
Back
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Back
Back up, guys. Back up, boys. You got a
Dude,
psycho
dude.
here.
Yeah, we got to see some of those guys. $50, 2 felonies real. Come on.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, well.
I got a dollar tip from something disgusting. I'm just not going to read it. I'm just going to say thanks for the dollar tip. And I'm going
Well,
to
that's kind of
now,
that's
this is
kind of a
ridiculous.
broken agreement there too, isn't it? Aren't you supposed to agree to a agreement there? You got to do the thing that they say when they send you money, right? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, the soda analogy doesn't work. It's idiotic. I know. Anyway, thank you for the dollar tip. Okay.
I got the drip.
There we go. Big ups. Interesting stuff here as well. So I don't know what's going on here, but clearly Kyle is, I don't know what his deal is, right? But this is from last night. This is 3 times someone getting banned from the same exact name, 6 minutes apart. So clearly he's like timing people out, but then thinks he has to time them out again. Like this seems to be a case of why don't you just ban that person? But Kyle keeps not banning them. I don't know.
Might just be a moron. I mean, we got some evidence
could be
towards that.
too. Yeah, it could be that too. We have relinquished Anima. So shout outs to that name who was banned already this morning. And they were banned last night as well. That's the Attic. That's in reference to the Attic thing. What was the Attic one again? Anima something Attic, right? Do you remember that? Don't you remember that? I can't remember.
Not really.
There was something relinquished
that's
to
a
Anima.
summon. That's a summon from Final Fantasy X. I don't know.
Can't remember.
I don't know what else.
The Skeletor thing. Yeah, the Skeletor thing. Eternia.
Oh, right.
Eternia.
Attic Eternia is what you're thinking.
I thought they might have been linked, but I guess not. Anyway, it's moving forward positively here. Big ups to Big Stinky 669. So I wonder if people go to jail for bankruptcy fraud. Well, that I know they actually do sometimes.
They do that. They do that.
But unfortunately, we can't. That's not happening here yet.
No.
Big ups to Harleywood, who says, "Don't worry, ALT. I won't charge back the super chat and all my other ones." So Harleywood, I don't know if you're being funny here or trying to scare me or whatever, but just know I never lose those. Okay, I never lose those.
So don't even try and do it.
Don't even try. I don't.
Do not push me into the girls' locker room because I always win at the end of that. So do not do that.
I've never lost. Kikkoman soy sauce, which is the best kind of soy sauce. I wholeheartedly agree with that. The best.
Yep.
Don't go for the low sodium. It's a fucking
scam. It's a
scam.
lie.
No low sodium. I want extra sodium. Extra. Give me all the salt.
I just want a salt shaker with some black food coloring in it.
But Kikkoman soy sauce says, you chose to broke the law. Now face the consequences. Hell yeah, Kikkoman soy sauce. You're a legend. Petchy says, it's a legendary fraudster, Mr. 4chan. Oh, yeah. At the courthouse. It's the legendary scam fraudster, Mr. 4chan. Enter the courthouse now. Order.
I will have order in this court.
Big ups, Big Dogs, who says, coming from I'm the guy who committed real federal tax crimes. That's very funny coming from him. Hey y'all, stream starts in a sec. Just finishing setting up with all the new stuff now. Okay, and that was 2 minutes ago. Let's see how long we sit here. Okay, so we can't watch all this, obviously, if he's going to start soon, but I did get this moment ready. So this was hilarious. This was worth it last night just for this moment itself. So we just were doing this shit behind the scenes, setting up our new webcam, and he's explaining why it sucks, but then he decided to show us his work so far. Okay? And this was very funny.
Maybe I don't. Maybe if I zoom all the way out, the camera will be smart enough. I doubt it, though. All right, so here's what we're going to do.
I doubt it.
I'm now going to add a whole new scene. Forget webcam scene.
Forget it. Whole new scene. Fuck it.
I like the way that he was like saying in advance, you guys are not going to like this. You're not going to like this. This isn't going to be good. And you're not going to like this.
I know.
And then we just did the same thing for another 2.5 hours.
Because he has the webcam literally 6 feet away. And it's cool if you leave it like it is, like as a faraway cam, like whatever. Like Sam has that cool effect in his videos. You ever seen when he goes like the side cam kind of thing?
Yep. Yep.
But it's not. First of all, it's not 6 feet away. It's like maybe 3 feet away.
Yeah, it's just a slightly different angle. It makes it more dynamic.
And you're not fucking zooming anything. But Philip thinks it has to be the same exact size as current one, so he's zooming the fuck in on it. It looks horrible. Here we go.
Game scene.
It's the optical zoom, dude. No, sorry, digital zoom.
Webcam
Digital.
game scene. Yeah, I'm gonna add.
By the way, I know
a
about
video.
this because I've been doing YouTube forever. Whatever he said, something like that.
Because I used to sell digital cameras, is what he said.
Yeah.
Best Buy in 2002. It's like a 5
call
megapixel, and that's good. But you really want the 8 megapixel. That's really good.
Link to see.
He
That's what
measured
I'm
the
gonna
distance
call
to his TV. How?
How did he do that? Oh my god!
Did he do
using
that
his
today?
hands, using his
Oh, my
hands,
hands?
probably. Like,
it. You see? Look at this.
whoa!
You felt it, trolls.
Dude,
this out.
This is a really mean thing to say, and I normally wouldn't say something this means, but he
Go
looks
ahead.
legitimately special needs right there.
Like
Like legitimately, like they took the slow kids and put them in a how to stream class of some kind. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, this was incredible. Just like he just looks so awkward, doesn't he?
I told you guys. You want to see a different shot?
Oh, got a headshot on him. That's the slideshow started.
This is a wildly different shot. All right, so
Wildly
That's a
different.
wildly different. You're gonna love this.
oh,
1080p.
look, this is my shoulder. You normally don't see this one from this angle.
And this is all because he doesn't like people making fun of his high chair setup. That's it. That's the only reason we're doing
And so he
this.
made it worse. He made it so much worse.
Yes. He's not
Match
really
output
using. Like, how
FPS.
did it finish last night? Because I tapped out. Did he actually get it working?
Well,
I'll fast forward
kinda
there, I guess.
I think at the end of the day, he decided that we're probably not going to do this too often, but every so often, if I want like a special angle, that
Okay, so no, we're
we
not
will
doing it
cut
then.
it to this. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So we're not doing it then.
Now this is a different shot, is it not? Completely different.
Oh, you can see the grating, the grate on the little setup under the Pac-Man guy and the crown.
Oh
See
yeah,
that left?
very nice. We're going to see a lot more of that too
I
later.
know it looks horrible, but you see, we got to mess with it. But I'm telling you, I knew it was going to look horrible.
I gotta mess
because
with
you
that.
can-
I'm really glad that
'cause
we
it's-
spent all this time getting boom arms so that we wouldn't have the mic in frame, while we're now at an angle where the entire boom arm is in frame and the mic and his keyboard
Everything.
and all this other. Dude, look at the bullshit that's on his desk too. There's
Yeah, we have.
box.
I think box for the webcam. We have the remote control. We have gunner glasses. We have flashlight. And you know what the flashlight's for?
looking behind the TV.
No,
Oh, no.
incorrect.
Walking to the bathroom. Walking to
no, incorrect. To check which USBs he was putting shit into.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say like collecting DoorDash orders from his neighbor's porch.
No. And look, you can see the RGB strip on the floor in the back there.
It has so much.
Yeah, and
zoom.
you can also see the bar, like the LED lamp light that he has there too. It's not even like a strip. It's just one of those shitty
Bars,
cheap
yeah.
LED fucking bars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He has all the whole setup. This is one of the best
All the
in the
good
country.
shit.
All right, so this is all good. We're good here. Okay. Full screen with it. All right. Okay.
And how about the comb
we
overlook
wanna
too?
do-
Look how that's that
Number
little
one, we
little
wanna
cowlick
build-
thing
yeah,
is
this
just
looks good.
nice amount of space. Good look. You can fit a Mack truck through that hole right there.
That's looking pretty good.
That's looking pretty good.
I gotta get that soundbite. I keep saying it too much myself. I just want to hit it. Oh, this look. Oh,
It
yes.
actually
This was money.
kind of works,
Does it?
but it now shows. It now shows the desk.
Notice what he went for right away. By the way, right?
Was the boobs? He's like,
the
hang on, let me
boobs,
see
yeah.
the boobs. Yeah, let me see how this covers up my moobs.
But
Well, I
now
just moved my
shows-
hand in front of my moves here.
Hang on a second. Let me see. Okay, it does cover my
it
moobs.
now shows the desk.
Someone had a scary thought. Are we going to see a green screen soon? Like a legitimate one? You know what, guys? I've been thinking about it. A lot of people talk to me about this. I might get a green screen.
I'm just gonna cover up the foam and the LEDs in this green screen right now.
I need your buy-in.
I like how it makes the moves look worse.
Look at that.
Somehow being like further away from them, you could just see the topography so much better. I guess I don't know.
Very cool.
It kind of works, but not really.
Look how grainy it is.
Oh my God, look at that.
Again, webcams aren't made to be
You get to see all the
miles
shit
away.
that's in front of me. These are the gunner glasses. I guess I could remove those because they're distracting. The white.
I guess I could. Yeah, they're distracting.
Yeah, those are just. Oh my God! Thank God. Yeah, now he
I
thinks
have
it's
to ask
because
why those are there. Why are those there?
Because he doesn't give a shit about. That was the stuff he just opened up today. That's why it's all there. All the shit he used today. All the shit.
But why is he using them? He doesn't do the gunner glasses reward.
Well,
so is he just sitting there watching TV with the gunner glasses on,
in his
off time?
Time to check out the Kino boys. Let me get my glasses on. Look, they're gonna start felting me. Let me get my glasses on. Hell yeah.
It captures white objects for some reason. You notice that?
This is so dented. This is a look into the dentedness of him. He thinks it picks up white objects because it's showing the keyboard. It's not like that. The color has nothing to do with it. But he thinks
it's
just
picking nearest to him, right? Like
you get to see all the shit that's in front of me. These are the gunner glasses. I guess I could remove those because they're distracting. These are the old gunner glasses. I have to remove white objects.
What the fuck?
It captures white objects for some reason. You notice that?
Like, imagine thinking that. How dumb do you have to be?
It's a good thing you bought a bunch of white objects for your setup, too, huh?
White object is showing up.
Yeah, it's
every object.
Hold on.
It only picks up the white stuff.
Don't point it at the carpet.
All right, here we go.
Okay, hold on. Yep, hang on. This looks great. All right, so how do we finish? Did we ever play a game or no? No, we didn't.
Nope.
Okay, so
nope. Sorry, Jade. We're not playing Balatro today. Sorry.
Okay, so let's see. We got to this point.
He's just on the door here. You can do some game tic-tac-toe or like a basketball hoop. Tic-tac-toe wouldn't work. Here's why. Ready?
Why?
Because it's not flat. It opens like that.
You never open it, though. Pick it up and put it down.
See?
Look how shitty. Look at that fucking closet. It's already piled up to hell.
Dude, I love that you can see one of the hexagons in there.
Oh, he threw it in there. Yeah, get him out of here.
It's also much closer than it looks. It's only like a foot or two away from me, that door. But now you guys are finally getting a scene, like an actual like.
Look at this.
Why would we want that?
Of what my setup is like, right?
He has the most.
Dude.
He has 2 lunch tray tables. 2. I didn't know that one was like that too.
Check out the gin on the floor too.
Oh yeah, the gin and the old thing there. Look at the wire just weighing down. It's wild. This is a studio, by the way.
Yeah, this is so nice and different.
Yeah, why is the cup on the ground? We put flashlights on the table. Why do we have to put cups on the ground?
I don't know. You get to see firsthand what the whole setup is like here, right? Pretty nice.
No,
pretty
not
nice.
Really. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, that's why I don't put
anything
anything on that
like
door because
someone who's being experimented on a little bit with all of these like tripods and cameras and microphones all pointed at him. Mm-hmm. Like he just kind of looks like a science experiment of some sort.
I don't know how. I would like to get the reasoning of again why we're here in this room, where this seems to be the worst possible place to have set up your area.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We set it up there first, and we can't ever change anything because that's sort of like admitting that you're wrong in some way.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can't do that. Obviously,
that's legitimately where we did the Ask the King from the first one he moved last night, and this is legitimately where he was set up with that chair. It was right in this exact same spot. It's wild.
I bet that part of the floor is sunken in a little bit just from having him sat on it the entire time.
Yeah, definitely.
Close it, you know. Okay. Here we go. Back here. All right. So what we're gonna do for gameplay is this.
Okay. So nothing
just like
changes.
We were doing. Okay. We're just
so
gonna
nothing
do this.
changes.
This is just much better.
Nothing
okay. Good.
at all.
$200 well spent.
I just need. I gotta position it. It's not positioned properly. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta position it. Hang on. I gotta position it.
Here we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me tweak this. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
I love that he still has the fucking border.
Yeah. And then
yes, he's cropping that to make that the bottom of his thing or whatever. Oh shit, my bad.
Insane.
Actually, I think it looks better with this camera, does it not? I think it actually does significantly look better.
No, it doesn't.
Looks exactly the same.
Okay, so haters. Here's the pre-camera. This is the new camera. Okay, new camera. I did this last night as well. I will now go back to the old camera. Okay. This is 100% the old camera. Okay?
Whoa. Holy shit.
This is the old camera, and I once again go back to the new camera.
Oh, wow, that is a huge difference. Holy fuck. I'm felted on this one. Sorry, my bad.
Old camera. And by the way, they're the same fucking thing. I mean, they're both 1080p or whatever. It's not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is 4K. Whatever. They're the same fucking thing. So, I mean, I know some cameras can make you look better and stuff, but look, there's nothing different here.
It's much
He bought
better.
the same brand of camera that he had previously that got fucked up because of the driver issue.
He bricked it. Windows bricked his camera.
Yes, definitely. That's the kind of thing that happens with cameras. Do you know that you send a driver update and it sends an electrical signal into the camera that shatters the frame, the lens inside of it. That's what happens, sadly.
And people have told him, what he has to do. By the way, and he says, let me show you it, because I think I saw it was on Twitter or on a YouTube video where he said, yeah, sadly, someone said like, oh, I saw this on Reddit as well. All you have to do is delete one part of the driver or whatever. And then Philip's response was, yeah, sadly, that's my only option. However, that's not the option he took. He decided to buy 3 different cameras.
Yeah, that's a good option. Actually, I like that option better.
Here we go.
$600 on 2 cameras I won't use. Yes.
Look at this. Here, I found it. There's a post on Reddit with someone with the same problem. They fixed it by uninstalling the latest Windows update. And that is very easy to do. Windows makes it incredibly simple to do that, by the way, to uninstall the last update, right? DSP's response is, sadly, that seems to be the only solution right now. But you can't really say that when you bought 3 cameras already to fix the problem, can you? Huh?
I don't know. I'm not sure I'm following you. My head is very dented. My brain is very smooth.
That seems to be the only way to solution. Not really.
He even said, like, and I could do it. I could do the roll back the Windows drivers, by the way, but I don't want to. That's a bad idea. We need the updates are there for a reason. You see?
Okay, that makes sense. Yes, they are there for a reason. Definitely. That's amazing. Let me get the show starting now. I'm gonna get the kick numbers up. Ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. You're loving this.
Oh, yes.
Big ups to Nerbrew, who says he looks like a child playing space.
Yeah. Like you know those babies, a baby that you give them one of those toys that's like a big everything around them and it's on wheels and they just kind of scoot around the house like that.
Yeah. I know what those things. Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm picturing there.
On those little wheels you can run around. Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah.
Big ups to Movie Sign, who says the fact that he streams barefoot, that room probably has the pungent feet smell. Oh God, please, Movie Sign. He touches his feet, then puts his fingers into his mouth and ears. I don't want to think about that, but that's a scary fucking thought, man.
It is true. He's picking at his feet all day.
Picking feet, picking ears, picking nose. All of it goes into the mouth. All of it. Oh,
and the eyes and ears. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, don't forget that too. Oh. All right, let me get my numbers up. Come on. Oh, ocean style.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
On today's show, we've got some cool tech upgrades to show off and discuss after all the hard work that went in yesterday with these new webcams and all the like. Plus, of course, we'll talk about my RGB lights going off right at the beginning of my show.
Great setup.
Plus, the new weekly schedule. All kinds of fun stuff. It's going to be a chill show.
That's it?
All right? No stress.
That's
it?
No stress. No stress.
All this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Yeah, you're not sounding very stressed right now, Phil.
How much shit did we buy that we didn't have to buy? I'm not talking about okay, you got to buy a new computer. That's something you want to do an upgrade. It's a legitimate upgrade. But how much shit are we up to now that we bought that we really legitimately didn't have to buy? Like the router's the first one. The router.
Does getting a second computer count?
Well, that counts too.
You didn't need that.
But it starts with the router because clearly the internet is not, the router's not fixing that problem, and he bought a new one for that. The webcam he bought, that problem is not solved in any way, shape, or form.
Capture cards,
yeah. We bought 3 of those. It's amazing. Wrist rest. The soundproofing foam. Well, you could say that's a little bit of an upgrade in terms of if you think it looks cooler.
Not when you buy a slightly differently colored foam.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Everyone to the show.
Okay,
today is Monday, the 20th of January, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 Podcast, where we chill, we talk games, we talk news, and we talk malfunctioning tech. Yesterday was a pretty interesting show, wasn't it? Where I spent the entire time venting about how my webcam had stopped working due to a Windows update.
No?
And how I'd spent the entirety,
You said you bricked it.
over 2.5 hours on my day off trying to figure it out, only to no avail. Yesterday was a wild day. We'll talk about it because there was new tech that was purchased, set up. And as of now,
new tech that's been purchased.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can talk from any angle.
God.
Because now I have a 2-camera setup in the studio where you can actually see what it looks
Your
like
bare feet
to be on the show. Imagine if you were in this office or studio live with me right now.
No,
Imagine
thanks.
if at any whim I could just all of a
This
sudden
is
cut
awful.
back
At
over
any
here
whim?
and have another scene.
At any whim? Let me hear that.
Look at
Imagine if at
Dude.
any whim I could.
Go, you want to
Having
say
to
something? Go ahead,
flex-
Snoop.
him having to like flex. Look at it. Watch his foot. He's flexing
I'm not
it,
watching
wiggling
this.
it all
Nope,
over the place.
nope,
You
nope.
you will watch that. You will rewind it and watch it right now. Look at his
That's-
foot.
Oh, here we go. This works. That works as a cover. Hold on, we can have some fun with this. Hold on.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
There we go. This works.
In this office
Perfect.
or studio live with me right now.
You can't see
Imagine if at any whim I could just all of a sudden cut back over here and have another scene. So we'll talk about this. All right. And obviously we'll talk about the schedule and everything for the week.
Okay.
We need to figure out a few things. But I am excited. I hope that you guys are too. Super ultra professional. First of all, new camera. The camera I'm
The wriggly feet are a big bonus.
using right now is brand spanking new. This is the Insta 360 Link 2. Okay, this
$200.
camera is the newer edition or the newest edition from the
Can you imagine the cat stream with 2 cameras? We're not hitting that second camera.
Insta 360 brand.
Never.
It is the high-end camera that has the AI and has all the autofocus features and everything. As you can see, look how crisp and sharp
Looks exact
the
same.
Shure
This
logo
word
looks.
is
Look
wow.
how Philomania is sharp. Look how I'm sharp, right? Like the autofocus is really, really good.
No. Looks same as you always
with
do,
this
bestie.
camera. Much better than the one we were trying to use yesterday, which actually was this camera. This camera has autofocus, but it's only good.
Oh, God, jury.
From distance. It's not that good from almost up close. Like it won't really focus properly. But
This is why
this
he wants
camera
to do
actually
that, by
works
the way,
well
so he
as
can
a
do this
across-the-room
dumbass
camera.
cut to a different angle.
Yeah, like there's no like thought into what it actually does. It's just the fact that I can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, now I have
feel
2
like
camera angles. Okay, cool.
I feel like he saw some streamer can do this, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that."
Yeah, definitely.
And we're going to be able to use this shot for certain things, which we're going to talk about in a little bit because we'll probably brainstorm what are some things we can actually use this across the room shot for. But anyway, yeah, good stuff. And it took a while, but we got it up and running. And I hope that you guys are excited for the future with all the new things that we can do with all the new tech in the studio, right?
ALT means Asian large teats. That's funny.
That's actually exactly
Okay,
right.
I'm down.
Yeah, sounds good to
Cracker
me.
Jack says we should see Jasper now. Exactly. So when Jasper is here,
What?
walking around, I will cut to the wide cam.
Oh,
And
Great.
you'll actually be able to see him naturally moving
That'd
around
be
the
cool.
office. Right now, he's in my window, looking out at the neighborhood because it's actually quite sunny outside today. So he's enjoying looking out at the neighborhood through the open front window. But he'll be around. I'm sure he'll come over. And when he does, I'll swap over. Okay? So everyone, welcome to the show. Here he goes, actually. He's coming out right now. I'm
God.
excited for the rest of this week. We got good stuff on the horizon. Now that the tech issues are hopefully taken care of and fixed, I'm hoping that we don't have any further tech problems. Here he comes. If Jasper comes over here, I'll go widescreen and you'll be able to see him.
All right. Come on, Jasper.
he's
Come
leaving.
here, Jasper.
Does your wife stream with her dogs out too?
He left. When he,
Nice.
You know he's going to come back. When he comes back, I'll go widescreen. But that's pretty funny that now that we have the camera to capture him, he's taken off, right? All right, so
Pretty
So
funny.
pissed at Jasper
good
right
stuff
now.
coming up this week, shall we? Let's talk about everything that went down yesterday to summarize. First off, yesterday, despite the fact that I only had one gameplay stream because the other stream ended up being a tech stream, yesterday went well. I hit 2 support goals on the first stream of Black Ops 6.
Iron Chef Sakai.
So because of that, we went from goals hit 75 to goals hit 77. We only need 3 more to get the DSP Tries It reward of Chick-fil-A this week. I'm actually very excited for this one because I've only had Chick-fil-A a couple of times ever in my life.
Wow. Oh, my God.
So because of that, I'm interested to try all their new products. Like, I know for a fact they have sides I've never had. I know that they have grilled chicken that I've never had.
Whoa.
So I would do that. Like, when I get the Chick-fil-A, I'll try various different things as like a side-by-side taste test to rate the products and see if they're any good. So I'm definitely excited for that. And because we
Iron Chef-like feet
hit 2 goals yesterday, we only need 3 more. Now, ideally, here's what I would like to happen.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I would like to hit it by Wednesday. Because if we hit, let's say, for example, we hit a goal on this stream, a goal tonight, and a goal on tomorrow's daytime stream, okay? If that's the case, I take that back, a goal on tomorrow's night stream, because remember, tomorrow is Smart Guys, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If that's the case and we hit those goals, that means that Wednesday, we will have DSP Tries It right after the first gameplay stream. Okay, and that's perfect because my wife is working for several days this week, and it would be great to do it on a day when she's working. She comes home. She
got to pay for that Nintendo Online somehow. Picked up a few extra shifts.
Take a second job at the mall.
LR in the house says new camera shot can be for those 25 push-ups. People are saying that in Kick Chat. I hope it keeps it up because he want to give him the comment on that. Like now you can do 25 push-ups, no problem, right?
Easy, right? You did it 5 years ago.
We can see Jasper. Let's do it now. Jay Woos in the house says, is it me or is his color balance off? Like he's looking more pink. Like a pink piggy. Professional streamer of 16 years, by the way. This is Purgatory. You're welcome. Big ups, Jay Wusso. And he does look a little bit pinkish, right? A little bit rosacea-ish, right?
Yeah.
That could just be alcohol, though.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the drinking.
Yeah.
The food be delivered, okay? So, if you want to see DSP Tries It Chick-fil-A for the first time ever, if you want to support the streams and the content, the ongoing improvements that I'm working on, if you want to support the streams and the content.
This is not quite a bang, but it's a ruffle. Listen.
The ongoing improvements that I'm working on constantly to make this a better show, then please, by all means, support the stream. Okay? Whatever it might be, whether it be super chats, super stickers, memberships on the YouTube side, whether it be gifted subs or becoming a sub over on the Kick side, or whether it be tips, which anyone can do through the third-party PayPal,
can give
right?
tips.
Please consider contributing. You know, remember one thing that I totally forgot about.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's that?
Was that over on Kick, if you give 25 or more subs, I will give you the VIP status, where you'll get the VIP badge in the chat.
He's trying to get anyone else but Iron Chef Sakai to support.
And I wonder how many of you remember that.
Listen, anyone
I haven't
else,
really mentioned
please
it since,
support.
like New Year's. So I'm just bringing that out there. If anyone drops 25 subs over on Kick, you earn the VIP badge. And then I'll add it to you live right on the stream. I'll give it to you. Okay?
Is there anyone else out there? Please.
Anyone, please.
Anyone else?
All right, we got our first contributions coming in.
Jasper of the day.
Thank you to Perry the White. Perry the White just gifted 5 memberships to the community here on YouTube.
No, that's not going to help.
Thank you, Perry. Let's get you up on the leaderboard, and let's get that to our first contributions of the day here.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Perry, and congrats to everyone who's currently getting a gifted membership. It's slow today. Hold shut, and that's it.
Oh my God.
Jasper Kitty's here. Jasper, do you want to go on camera?
Jasper Kitty.
Jasper Kitty, there he is.
Jesus.
So this is what Jasper does. He walks around the office. He rubs his face on my foot, as you just saw.
Okay.
Oh.
And I pet him during the show, just like this, as he comes by. I'm looking at the wrong camera.
So
I pet him when he comes by. And then sometimes he jumps up on me. Sometimes he jumps on the chair, depending on what he wants to do. But this is where he hangs out. He hangs out around here, and then usually he lays on the floor and he naps during the show.
I'm a human, right? Right, guys?
Right now, he's sniffing about. I wonder if he's going to jump up on the chair now, or he's just going to look
sniffing
around.
About.
So this is the Jasper cam. You can finally get to see Jasper Kitty in the native environment. Well, he's right behind me right now, so you can't see him. He's blocked by the chair.
Okay.
Here he comes. Jasper, no one's ever really seen you in the native environment. No
What?
one's seen you like
What
walk
does that
around
mean?
and hang out.
I don't know what that
native
No one really knows what it
environment.
looks like.
Native
Can I
environment.
show him? We got the camera for it now.
sandwich.
Can you open the temple now?
You silly
Redbird
boy.
says instant
You
gratification.
jump on the
No,
chair. You have
Redbird.
2 angles of Jasper.
We're looking for it. We're
on
looking
the
for
chair if
it.
he jumps on the chair this morning. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. We'll have 2 angles of Jasper on the chair if he jumps on the chair, so we'll see what he does. Keep our eyes on him. Anyway, So thank you, Perry. Looks like YouTube is slow to gift those this morning, but it's slowly doing it. So you'll see pop-ups as they come in.
Great. Yep,
and then
very
also,
fun.
there he goes.
There he is.
Oh my God!
Now you get to see him from 2 perspectives. So there he is there, and then he is here.
No, it's one perspective.
Pretty cool. First time ever you get to see him do that. That's neat.
That's neat.
Now he's crawling all over me. Look. I give him pets.
Oh my God.
Could you
so
please
cringe.
do anything
Jasper's
normal?
the real star. That's right.
This is so cringe, man.
For real.
That's right. Here he goes.
Oh, neat.
Climbing all over my setup. This is what he does every day.
What?
Okay. Oh, yeah. I hope he doesn't knock. He's not getting
Can I use
shit
my
all over your
positive
fucking
Jasper voice
shit.
when talking to you? Absolutely not. I refuse. It's only reserved for Jasper Kitty.
Ooh, he didn't even get that's a joke.
Gross.
Now back up to the back to
that
the
was
close up.
Back to the
It's
close
awesome
up.
too, dude. This is like a super professional studio now. I have like double
Yeah,
camera
very
angles and stuff.
special.
This is
They
wild.
often let
Whoever thought I
cats
would
in
have
and
that,
crawl all over them and
right?
put their tails in
Dude.
my mouth in the professional studios.
He is so pleased with himself. This
You
is
want even more
Triple
webcams?
P,
People want even
this
more.
is your boy. This is your fucking boy.
All right, I'm gonna get 7 or 8 webcams. We cut between all these scenes. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll get a drone. I'll get a drone that can fly around the office, just buzz around,
yeah, okay.
and get
Yep,
different
yep,
camera
yep,
angles during
yep,
the course of the day.
yep.
How about that?
Okay. Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
Oh
The
God.
wide camera is blurry. It's meant. It has to be.
No,
I'll
it's
know
meant to
exactly-
be. You were about to lie and say it's meant to be until you realized that sounded too dented. Listen to this.
The wide camera is blurry. It's meant. It has to be.
Ah.
How exactly do you expect this camera to be sharp? It's on autofocus, but where do you think it's going to focus? It doesn't know where to focus. There's a million things in the office, so there's no way this is ever going to be a sharp camera.
There's ways
all
to
I can do is I could try to
use different cameras for that. Okay, it's meant to be blurry though. That's what this camera's for, guys. I'm
You
looking
could
at
try manually focusing
No,
it.
no,
I don't
no,
know.
no. This is made to be blurry. You guys are felting.
It's
You
meant
guys
to
are
be
all
blurry.
self-felting.
Right.
manual focus it and see what happens if I do a manual focus, but I don't know how that's going to work.
Okay, yep. So why not, man? Why try it then?
So
right?
there's not. Just let's not. Let's just
Yeah,
not. I did
let's
it the other
just-
day. But it's not, I don't think I can do it right now.
Let's just not and say we did.
This looks like Home Shopping Network. There you go. We're a Home
Yes.
Shopping Network.
Yes,
That's not good.
That's a joke about you again. But okay, yep.
Jasper is off. See, he went and laid on the floor. Now you can't see him anymore. There you go. So there's some behind the scenes look of how things work here.
Okay.
This is the scene. What are you talking about? It's behind the scenes of how the cat crawls around my body and puts his tail in my mouth.
So I received $1 tip
From that's
What's
a
it say?
troll. That's a troll. It's a long
and
message.
I don't even know who this is, but they're saying something about dumb shit, so I'm just going to ignore them.
Okay,
And then I
troll.
received a $2 tip.
That's a troll as well. Okay.
So
We're gonna read that one.
just
or-
watch your, excuse me. You tickle in my throat. I just watched your camera stream. Why don't you clip your camera on the corner of your monitor on your desk?
Yes.
I thought that's what a usual view. I thought that's what the usual view that gamers do in streaming, and you could use AI.
Yeah. Oh God.
I don't have
Good
a
sort.
monitor on a desk.
We got a laptop on your desk?
Yes.
Did you see my setup? You want to see it again?
Oh,
Yeah, let's see it again.
Do you see
okay,
a
I see a
monitor on
monitor.
a desk?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. It's right there in front of
My
you.
gaming
laptop.
TV is where the camera is right now. My camera is
Oh,
right
right to be
behind the
like
gaming
that?
TV.
That's how far away it is. Oh my God.
Okay? There's no
Dude.
monitor here. It's a TV over there.
There's one right there. I see it right there, actually.
It's a mile away.
This is my webcam. This is my laptop. The laptop right here, you can see it, right? The laptop is where I'm monitoring chat and contributions from you guys. If I put
Irrelevant?
the webcam there, it's exactly the
Yes.
same as the webcam being here. It would look almost the same as it being right here.
Okay.
It wouldn't fix the issue of when I'm gaming and facing this way. The camera would still be
This setup doesn't fix that issue either, though. So
No.
just want to make sure that's clear.
And we're not going to
exact
use it
angle,
for
do you
that
see?
anyway, so I don't know what we're doing.
So we're just shitting on his idea for a problem that he can't fix himself with his current setup.
And that he also created.
So if
Yes.
that's what you meant, that's not going to work. Now, some people have said, well, why don't you put a camera on like a mic arm or something like that? Like why don't you get another boom mic arm like this?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Webcam on it?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
got
Please. Yeah. We gotta get another boom arm. How many boom arms do we need?
I do have a bendy arm that would attach actually to this table. It wouldn't work on this table because this table doesn't have a flat edge. It's rounded. But on this table, I could. But what would it be? It would be blocking my gameplay shot. Like, where would the camera be? It would be right here.
Oh.
It would literally be blocking.
This is the time you might want to show the other camera, by the way, but okay.
Yeah.
The TV.
I think he thinks he's on that camera right now.
Very
Camera
possible.
one, camera one.
That's just it. He's going to be confusing himself the entire time now, right? And like,
we got to get this flashing, in the studio.
Oh.
Camera two.
Yeah.
In his earpiece.
Cat's downstairs directing him, like she's switching between the scenes for him. Oh, you know what? You know what he needs? He needs to have a POV camera. So he needs to put it, like a GoPro on his head so that we can be like, look, this is where this is the game that I play. It's kind of like back in the day when I used to point the camera at a TV. You guys love this, right?
He needs to get an earpiece. Camera two, Philip. We're gonna go to camera one next. Camera two.
It's to your left, Phil.
I need to have it behind
He
the
thinks
TV
he's
so it
on
doesn't
the wrong
block my
camera.
gameplay. That's where the camera is here. You see? Like,
Oh,
where else
dude,
could I realistically?
he's gonna fuck himself up because he's gonna hit the button. He's gonna look at the wrong one again, and we're gonna be stuck in a fucking, like, I don't know what you even call that. But
he keeps looking.
Basically put a camera here that doesn't block my view of the TV. Literally everything this direction is the TV, so I can game. You see?
Oh.
Over here is the door. There's no room. You guys can't see here. Over here, this is the
now
door.
he knows. Okay.
I can't put anything there. I can't get in and out of the room.
Okay.
This is already
You
the
can't do it
microphone.
now.
There you go.
Dude,
There's really
he has to look
better.
Oh God, Big Boss. Okay, I'm interested to see how he handles this super chat from Big Boss. Says add socks to the setup.
Sadly, no better setup here that's possible right now.
Right now.
Some people have said get a gaming monitor and stuff. Well, that means I don't use my TV at all.
So
now my
what?
TV is worthless, and I would have to get a different setup because this desk wouldn't be big enough. I'd have to get a bigger gaming desk and put it here and put a monitor right in front of me and put the webcam on the monitor.
Yeah.
And
that would look better than this.
Redesigning the whole setup from the ground up, which I don't
Well,
see
you
the point.
did that once
It's
already,
fine as it
so
is. It really. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. It's fine as it is. It's just we have to go with this camera when it goes for gaming. And I mean, to be quite frank, do you think this looks so bad? It looks good to me.
So
I mean,
why
when I'm gaming,
why do
I'm
we do
facing
this then?
way? Like today, I'll be playing Dark Souls with the gamepad like this. Is this horrible?
That's the. Well, you clearly thought it was horrible because you tried to buy new webcams to stop this from being the view we see.
yeah, you spent $200 so that we wouldn't have to look at you like this. So why are you acting like you were defending this before? Like people wanted this. Like it's so funny the way that he acts like people making fun of him is people being like, Phil, I hate this, and this is preventing me from enjoying your content, and not it being like you're an idiot and I love laughing at you for how stupid you are.
Yeah. Clearly, he cared enough to buy a new webcam to try to fix this problem.
Yeah.
And now he's saying like, "Oh, guys, this is not that bad, right?" Well, clearly you thought it was pretty bad because you bought a whole new setup for
this
stop
way. Like
this.
today, I'll be playing Dark Souls with the gamepad like this. Is this
Like
horrible?
this. I love miming holding.
I think people are just picky. People are so used to seeing things only done in one particular way, right? For example, most streamers, content creators have. I just sit at a cramped gaming desk, and my webcam is attached to my monitor.
Yeah.
And so the AI
it's almost like it's not that important to being entertaining, is it?
tool
Okay,
is
but go
better
ahead.
because yeah, but they're sitting at a cramped fucking gaming desk
Philip,
with monitors up in their fucking faces.
You are literally barricaded into your office. You have to walk around 3 or 4 desks to get through your door, and you are surrounded by boom arms and microphones and cameras and monitors and laptops and keyboards and mice and cords. So I think they kind of have something going. Don't you think? Maybe
they can use their office for living as well. But
It's a stupid setup. This is nice. I have open air setup. It's comfortable in here. Take a
it's
look.
not open air setup.
Oh,
this is
so
the opposite
open air. Wow.
Where's the air?
Ooh, breathe in that air from my stinky feet.
You understand how comfortable it is in here? Look at all the space I have.
You
I'm
don't
not cramped at a fucking desk.
Philip. Philip!
Did you see how he had to like shift his legs
He had to
around?
make sure he didn't hit the table legs. Watch this.
You understand how comfortable it is in here?
Watch,
Look at
hold
the
on.
space I
Hang
have 'cause
on.
I'm not cramped at a fucking desk with 2 monitors in my face that I'm squinting at right in front. You know, I got
yeah,
room
way
to
better
move.
to be cramped at 3 desks and squinting at a monitor that's 6 feet away. Much better.
Aerated. The floor is
Aerated? Hold on. What's aerated?
cramped at a fucking desk with 2 monitors in my face that I'm squinting at right in front.
Hold on.
You know, I got room to move. It's aerated.
Yeah, it's aerated.
Oh my God. He has no clue what that means. Aerated? It's an aerated office. What the fuck? It's a fish tank. It's aerated. What? Air Raid Lord is laughing now somewhere.
Yeah.
The floor is clean.
Just you. Oh,
It's comfy.
I love
and
that.
The floor
How something
is
he has to-
clean?
He has to point that out. Look how clean the floor is.
He finally fucking vacuumed after 10 years, so.
Comfy chair. This is a great setup. This is very similar to how I explained back in the day how people should game. When you're going to game, it's supposed to be a relaxing, fun experience. You're supposed to be trying to unwind
does not look
and
relaxing.
have a good time. It's not, oh, it's time to game. Let me now get into the most uncomfortable position possible, cramped in front of a gaming desk with 2 monitors in my face, with cameras and lights blaring in my fucking face. And I'm like, what?
That is what you are doing right now.
On your couch and put up a game and have a good time. That was the whole point
You're not
of
on
gaming.
your couch.
People lost their way when they became content creators. Oh, it's not about fun anymore. It's about, oh, I got to sit here and have this professional fucking setup. With it. No.
Don't you said your setup's professional? That's why we're doing this whole thing? Is because you want to have a professional setup? What? Now we're saying it. I can't sure we're doing. Who are we trying to felt here? People that are trying to be professional? Huh?
I guess. Like he's not even listening to the words that he's saying. I don't think.
Yeah, he's just saying words now. You guys wanted 2 professional, so I try to do this, and you're still not happy.
Oh, great.
Yes.
So I decided to go halfway between professional and stupid.
Yeah.
Anymore. It's about, oh, I got to sit here and have this professional fucking setup with it. No.
What
it's
the
ridiculous. So this is a hybrid. It's basically very comfy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's comfy.
It's a
I get a
hybrid.
lot of nice air, right? I get nice.
Drop the air thing. What the fuck is that
the air? That comes from the window, dude. You had nothing to do with it.
Cramped. See how all the space I have here as I'm doing this? And I don't have to sacrifice my comfort to have a webcam in my face. It's better this way. It really, I just don't get it. I really don't. It just drives me nuts that people think that if you're not doing it exactly like how every single content creator does, you're doing it wrong.
Remember, this is just from one person saying the second camera angle looks bad. What did that person say? I can't even remember. I think it was something like that, right? The second camera angle looks weird, and that was it.
Yeah, exactly.
So there we go.
Like, that's completely false.
Okay.
So are you guys saying the wide angle shot, the camera is auto-adjusting constantly? Okay.
That is
If
what
you
I'm
want,
saying.
we can actually look into that.
If you want.
I could turn off the auto focus on it.
That's the way, by the way. SOK account holders.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go to the 2C. And I will turn off.
Hands behind my back reel. Says, I have a suggestion. How about putting on some fucking socks?
Off the autofocus.
Good call.
He still has a super chat to read about the socks from a person that donates very often. So we'll see what he handles that.
We'll turn it to manual focus.
Big guy. Not big guy. Big.
And
not big guy.
let's go back to
big
it.
boss. Excuse
So what
me.
I need to do now, because it's on manual focus, I need to set it to a focus that looks good. But I don't know what that's going to be because it's going to be completely manual. Right now, it's set
so
to like
painful.
100% distance focus. How does this look right now?
Bad. Horrible.
Does this look good?
It looks out of focus
Because
and weird.
I could change it, but it's probably going to make it look blurry, I would assume.
And the mic arm looks horrible. It looks like it's just weird. What is that? You can't tell what it is clearly, right? It's like, what's going on here?
Just zoom in a little bit, Phil. Like, you don't have to, like, key yourself out from this angle. That's the whole point of having this angle, you dumb fuck. Like,
because I think this focus is more for up close. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah, see that?
Now that looks pretty
so
good.
I've got to go as wide as possible, basically.
that's why I married Kat.
Actually, that's better right there, isn't it? That's sharper. I'm looking right now. That's sharper, right? Right there?
Oh.
Right about there. 82%.
Oh, 82. Try 81. Go nuts.
Right there. That's good. That's crisp. Yo, that's crispy.
Crisp.
Yo.
That's a crispy, sharp angle right
That's
there.
fucking
It
dope.
never has to change because I'm always going to be sitting here from this angle. There you go. Very nice. All right, cool. That's good to go. We don't need that. Now we don't have to worry about the autofocus screwing up the angle anymore. Beautiful. All right.
Beautiful. Cool. Okay, clapping.
Making progress live. Very nice. Right? I need some king slippers. See, I don't know. Like for me, when I'm just sitting around on my couch or here in the office, I don't like wearing socks or slippers. I don't know why. I do wear slippers in the house. My slippers are right outside the door. I leave them in the hallway. But I don't like wearing them when I'm in here. You know what it is? I just don't want smelly feet. If you are wearing socks or you're wearing slippers, your feet stink. You know?
Easy,
so I
Philip.
don't like sweaty feet. This way my feet don't
true.
sweat.
You get sweaty feet from walking around your house and showering every day?
All right, so anyway, that was an anonymous $2 tipper. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Looks like a bunch of tips are coming in now.
Oh, bunch of tips. Bunch of tips.
I do appreciate the suggestions. Like, for example, the person saying, why don't you put your camera on an arm? Fair enough. Like, if I could maybe find a way to do that. But keep in mind, anytime you put anything on an arm, it also has to have wires running, you know, and that means more wires running across the floor. I already have a wire now coming from behind the TV all the way across the floor with the other HDMI cables is like just another one, right? So it's like everything has to be more cable management and stuff like that.
No, you don't worry about that now, so why care?
Okay.
Yeah.
I received
Also,
another $2
there's a solution
tip.
to that.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Uh-oh, got to read the whole thing
Put
first.
a fog machine in the room. And the angle shows how big the room really is. You're right. So here we go.
Don't give many ideas.
This angle shows
Oh my God,
that
dude.
the room is about mid-size.
Christ.
Basically, this,
That's a good feature.
Mid-size, yeah.
That's a mid-sized room. I want a tip.
Whoa. Holy fuck. It's a two-door mid-size room. Is that a four-wheel drive?
I thought it was a small-sized room, but now I know it's a mid-sized room. I will tip.
No, we are only looking at one corner of the room, dude. So imagine how much bigger the rest of it is, dude. It's not even cramped.
Oh, okay, I will. Okay, hold on a second.
this room is very confined. It is. I wish I had a bigger studio.
Philip. You just told us and ranted at us how open it was and aerated it was, sir. Now it's cramped? What?
And unless I'm very much mistaken, ALT, wasn't the entire point of moving to Renton, Washington to have a big room for?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
This room is very confined. It is.
Is it?
I wish I had a bigger studio. I don't. It's a small bedroom in the corner of my house. And I had to have this one. I actually wanted to use the other room, and I was told I couldn't because the internet lines come into this room. So this room has the better internet. If I put it over,
this room has the better internet because it's in a different room, even though it's wired to everything.
And by the way, we are not allowed to add extra jacks into another room.
No,
we cannot we cannot run cables from one room to the other, even though we do that right now. We cannot do that.
No. Okay. Thank you. This is the best internet room.
Been as good, I was told. So
I was told.
That's why my office is here. You know, but you could see. You could definitely see how you know the size of the room. It's kind of cramped though. Like for example, when Kat and I were sitting here trying to do the co-op stuff, it was very cramped.
Philip, easy.
Brother. Like something happened. I don't know. I used to have a ton of room, but then my wife's like put one of her feet into the office, and suddenly it was like, whoa! I can't even change. I don't have enough room to change my mind in here.
Do the co-op stuff. It was very cramped, where like we couldn't even move. Like to kind of like you know, if one person's gonna get up, the other person has to kind of get out of the way. You know, there's not a ton of room here. So, but it's nice. I still like it. You know, now that I've redesigned the office, I call it office. Really, a studio now. It really is a studio. Now that I've redesigned the studio,
a second ago.
Cable management, as you saw on the floor here. Look.
Yeah.
Do you see many or any cables? There's only a few. You know,
do you see
minimal.
many or any cables?
Yes.
Philip, I see. Okay, let's go from right to left here. I see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 6 cables just straight up raw, very visible. And then on the bottom of the floor on the left side, there's just a pile just chilling back there. So let's not pretend we don't see any wires, Philip.
Now, see, the wires are not really my concern right now. It's all the table legs and tripods that are in the way now, you know? Like, cables are one thing. They, you know, you run those along the floor, fine. That's, you know, you don't have to trip over them every time. But the table legs and my feet are very gouty, you see?
Yes.
And if I stub one of those gouty toes on a table leg or on a tripod, it's the end for everything that's going on here. I'm going to fly into a rage.
That's just an unnatural thing to show. Is this the tables of is underside of the tables, right? It's just you don't show that. No TV show shows that. If you do have to show it, they have the back on them, so you can't see them, right? It's just a flat back. But we have these dented tables, and now you see what we have.
Flat back for the flat head.
Matt Ice says, this setup could be better. I suggest 5 more boom arm mic arms, all with $2,000 microphones on them to pick up even the slightest of farts and snorts. Plus, I put on 3 more 4K cameras to capture each and every angle of the moves. We need 4 cameras on each move, but stat. Okay? Stat. Did DSP got a wiki feet score yet? Someone do it. Big ups Woman's Cardigan. I gotta read this whole name every time. The Woman's Cardigan we both outgrew. Big up says, I've reached the conclusion that DSP's stumbling block is his stride for eternal RGBs is not the cami pattern player or the Nolo detractors, but the white book smart, not street smart style individuals. This is said by Phil Burnell King. Big ups Woman's Cardigan. We both outgrew. You're a legend. Let's go.
Big ups.
And one more says, Magoo says, I spy a gin thermos. Many people are pontificating that could be a gin thermos, but who knows. And Beetlejuice says, very Amish-style blouse today. That is a blouse style. This is from Lane Bryant. Ever heard of that store, Snood?
Lane Bryant? No, I've never heard of that.
Lane Bryant.
Oh, Lane Bryant. No, I never heard of that.
Yes, it's a special style store.
He looks like a prisoner in a very specific kind of camp that I won't say much more on.
Don't say those. Yes,
so
please.
it really is much better now. Okay, so thank you for that.
Hold on a second. We'll get there. Hang on.
You gotta unmute the stream.
A couple more dollar tips are coming in, but I'm just forewarning people. If these are troll tips, you're just going to be ignored. Okay.
Warning you.
Just warning you.
I'll read them.
I'm not going to say which of the FromSoft character creations from over the years is your favorite. Yeah, you might take a look at today's border.
He's not going to give you an answer.
Since today we're doing Dark Souls with mods, this is my history of Dark Souls / FromSoft characters. The exception being, I think this was right before I played Elden Ring, so I don't know if this has the Elden Ring character on it. I think Magical Dumas was when I did the Dark Souls Remastered, and I did the magic build.
Okay,
is that I think RL Dumas wasn't that was that Elden Ring? I don't know.
Great.
But who's my favorite? I don't know. See, here's the thing.
Okay,
I like making the characters and dicking around, but then the funny part about that is you never really see them. Right? Like, you never care what your character looks like in a FromSoft game after character creation.
You don't see them?
So I do think it's kind of a silly, frivolous thing that they give you this tool, and you spend all this time making a character, and then it doesn't matter. It's kind of ridiculous.
So why do you spend an hour on every fucking game possible?
All
right. I agree. I don't care about making a character. Are you that style gamer, Snood? Will you spend a lot of time on that?
No, I'll usually just, switch the slider to biggest boobs possible, biggest ass possible, and then I'll just go.
Makes sense. I just get a general idea of, okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, cool. I'm not worried about like eyebrow separation. You know what I mean?
No, like brow ridge,
nostril hole size.
Monster Hunter is nuts for the kind of customization you can do.
I don't even know what this person's trying to say, but they're trolling, so I'm just going to ignore them.
Can you read it?
You can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I just got a 6 anonymous sub bomb over on Kick. 6 anonymous subs. Let's get an animation for that. Recently I've been lacking, or I should say slacking, with the animations for gifted subs on Kick, and I apologize for that. Let's do a nice 5 sub bomb animation.
Yep, you got to pay them off.
For those 6 gifted subs over on Kick, but they are anonymous, so I don't have a name for it.
All right.
Okay.
But thank you for that. And that jumps us $30 support right there.
Whoa.
Gets us to 51, which means we're already a third of the way to our goal for the stream.
Pretty cool.
Thank you very much. At 51 out of the 150 goal that we're looking for. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. So congrats to anyone who just got a gifted sub on Kick. Big Boss has some super chats for us this morning. First, a $2 super chat, and he says, your office is so clean compared to most. Well done. I wouldn't know. I don't see other people's office setups, Yeah. And to be frank with you.
Yes?
It wasn't clean. It was pretty,
buttered,
we know, dusty, gross.
We know.
Until I redid everything last month. And then last month, I basically said, all right, it's time to redo the entire thing from the ground up. Let's rewire everything. Let's clean the floors. Let's reposition. Let's get everything spiffy and crispy and clean. so that moving forward, it's like I'm starting fresh. And I really do feel like I'm starting fresh now.
Crispy is like rent-free in his mind, by the way, that crispy.
Yep. With all of the stuff in this office now, how it's running and how good it looks, I feel like I'm starting completely fresh, which is awesome because this is actually what I wanted to do 10 years ago. When I moved here in 2014, well, actually it was 11 years ago now.
Why didn't you do it?
I wanted to start fresh and feel like it was a reboot. Sadly, my setup back then, I feel like just wasn't good enough. You know, I was barely getting by with the shit that I had. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was flubbing about.
How are you not doing that now? Flubbing about.
I have the good quality stuff set up properly. I just didn't, you know, and I feel like now things are just a lot.
By the way, people have noticed, and I'm not sure what side I'm on yet, but he is now very much refusing to do a full lean and hold. He leans and backs up very quickly now, ever since the telescope dropped. Just so we're waiting for a good lean, but it's not happening anymore.
There were a couple of times on Sunday when he definitely was holding a lean for a little while, and I think it's it kind of does support the theory because he knows that you're not streaming that time, right?
So watch him; he'll do the lean in and lean back now.
With the way that things are set up.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's it.
Autofocus is working, right?
Okay, good autofocus. Now watch him pull his hand back to his head.
What's going on? Autofocus, hello?
Hello? Didn't you turn that off?
Silent Night, that's for promotion purposes.
What
the fuck is this?
Naruto hand jutsus into the camera.
Oh, wait, now.
Focus no jutsu. What are you doing?
Please tap. Okay, the other side.
Okay. I wanted to be sure the camera was autofocusing properly because all the work to get it set up, and I was like, it looks like it's not working. Now it's working because now, this looks nice and sharp again. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
I did not get that. This looks nice and sharp. That's how we rate our setup, by the Shure logo on our microphone.
Right.
That looks nice.
I mean,
definitely.
My whole philosophy was 11 years ago when I moved here.
You said you're going to upgrade everything. It's going to be a whole professional setup.
I wanted to completely upgrade everything and be super professional.
And then
I got out here and I realized I just didn't really know how to do it. And I tried to rely on help from the viewers. And you guys tried to help me as much as you could. But this was 11 years ago. Yeah. So I kind of half-assed it. You know, I had a microphone, but I didn't really understand what to make the mic to sound better. Like I had no filters on at all. So here I am with a professional mic and no filters, so it didn't sound so good. Camera. I was using the blurriest, crappiest webcam. Now, 11 years ago, webcams were very different. But
it wasn't crappy then.
Over the course of the last decade, because I was in so many financial problems, I never really could put money towards officially upgrading anything for the better. So I just kind of stagnated and stayed the same for a good decade. Same equipment, same shit, nothing ever improving.
Real quick, you did ban people who said that, though, right?
Yes, you banned everyone that had ever questioned anything of his setup ever. They questioned it.
Ooh, you apologize for that, or
3 Gal Crystal Hogan, pretty close.
Not foil though, so I don't care.
Now, things are so different because you guys are supporting me so well that I can constantly do these big upgrades. I could do alternate shots across the freaking room that look great now. I can do all this improvements because of you, and I really appreciate that.
Definitely.
Big Boss did a second super chat.
Yeah, this is the one I'm interested in.
$2. He says, add socks to your setup, Phil. I have socks, but again, what I'm saying is,
I have socks.
It doesn't feel comfortable to me to be wearing
socks. That's the comeback. I do have socks. Troll.
I actually have them.
Socks, unless I'm going to go outside. Like if I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to wear shoes, then I put on socks. I don't really like wearing socks in the house. I mean, maybe I could change that. Maybe I could get used to them again. When I was a kid, I wore socks all the time, but I just don't really enjoy.
I have a lot of experience wearing socks, actually.
Yeah.
I used to wear socks at a professional level.
Maybe I could get
but
used
socks
to
were a
them
lot
again.
different 10 years ago.
Big ups Logan K, who says, this is the cage cam. He has locked himself into this office. It's not a studio, it's a cage. Trolls are eating well in 2025. Absolutely, Logan. And you are right. It is a cage, but it's aerated, so no problems, right?
Yeah, just like a lizard. You poke some holes in the top of the jar, and he's good.
As a kid, I wore socks all the time, but I just don't really enjoy wearing socks indoors. I prefer having feet, unless I'm walking. If I'm going to walk around the house, I put on slippers.
He's so self-conscious about it.
Very normal.
Well, unless I'm walking around the house, then I will put on my slippers, okay?
Then I will put on my slippers.
Oh, Sarah Barclay. I don't know what her fucking deal is, but she's still dented in my mind. But sometimes she has questions that are interesting, Snow Carl style. She says, don't you worry you're just turning into a generic streamer with this setup? And I feel like that will poke him in the right way to get some. It's good bait, I'll say.
Very possible.
But I don't. She gets ignored a lot too, though. So
she backs down way too easy too.
Yes. Keep your feet off stream. It's gross.
Thank you.
Okay. Change font size. Why? You think
Why?
what's wrong with the font? You think it's too small?
It's too big,
dude.
You guys want me
That's
to
the thing
increase
we
the font
focus in
size
on.
today?
Yeah,
See,
the
every
font
font
size.
is different. So every day when I'm doing this,
Yeah, every font's
I feel
different.
like I gotta adjust it a little more.
Ooh, overnight tipper. I was a former incarcerated style individual. I could attest that he
How's
did
that?
beat. How'd you end up in the clink overnight tip?
A little bit more legible now. There you go. Okay.
Or that's a good thing we could talk about on the call-in show that we're going to do the test
good
of
idea.
tonight. Overnight
Much
tip.
better
If you're
idea.
going to call in, that'd be kind of hype.
I boosted the font size.
If you're open to sharing, of course.
Thanks for the feedback. Okay.
Chargebacks.
$2 tip.
Yay, chargebacks. Yeah. Overnight tip. How much did you charge back? Was it an overnight tip that you
Oh,
charged
fuck.
back? It's all making sense. It's all making
Got
sense.
a real criminal on our hands here.
Oh my God, you're a federal criminal. Holy shit, overnight tip.
From Mendez TV, are you
Oh.
planning on playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves when it releases in April?
Oh,
Never
Fatal
played the
Fury.
franchise competitively back in the day. There was no competitive one Street Killer. Did not 1 and 2 Fury are side
Thank you
or
so
third
much.
and also I've only seen a little bit of gameplay of it from some of the and as with the gaming on it. But we'll see. It's a new
Okay,
game. It's
got
something to
past
check
it.
out. Even if I just get it and I play it for a short time and I drop it, at least it's variety, right?
Mhm.
So likely I will just to give it a shot. Okay?
That's how long that took.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I received a $1 tip.
What's it say?
He's
And
getting
it's
so many
troll,
of these
so I just
now.
ignore it.
Yeah, there's so many troll tips
Ah,
coming
yes.
in now. What's going on, guys out there?
Come
What's
on,
happening
come
here?
on, guys.
Don't do this. Don't snoot it. That's
No.
what you
That's-
don't snoot it.
Not the same. That's not the same.
Hashtag don't snoot it. What hashtag can we get for this? Don't be a
Nah.
snood.
I disagree. I
Yeah.
disagree with that.
All righty.
What
What was that sound you just made?
Alrighty, it's not a chargeback saga because they're doing like dollar tips. Who cares?
Would I consider
right.
getting rid of the borders to show more of the set? You mean like this?
Whoa!
But now there's nothing to say that it's the Level 1 podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
doesn't
I
matter.
think we're
Friday
aware.
trade-off. If you guys like the set so much now, you prefer a borderless, setup. I'm sure we could arrange it. I'd have to get new podcast borders made. Keep in mind, all these podcast borders were made before all the tech upgrades. So the camera didn't look that good. But now
Yeah,
everything looks
definitely.
amazing, right? So I get it. I get what you're saying.
No, that's
I
not what they're
get it.
saying. That's not what,
What
they're
does the
saying.
light switch on the left do?
You know what they mean, right?
This one in the back corner?
He
Can you even
means the
see it?
camera 2, brother. Camera 2.
Come on, man.
Camera
I
2,
don't see
brother.
it on camera.
I don't see it on camera. Well, it's there. Oh my
Wow.
God, man.
You
Please,
got a good eye if you
God
can see
help
that.
me.
That's
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
my closet light switch. It just
That's
turns on
not
the
what
lights
he's
in the
talking
closet.
about.
You can see in there.
Camera
That's
2.
all.
Okay, anyways. Camera 2, brother.
What's up,
Switch.
Lucky Gremlin? How you doing?
What's up, Lucky
there's
Gremlin?
one.
That will be one. We took a while to get there, but we finally got one.
We
we're
got
not-
there. We always
no
do.
bounty board today, but we're doing the temple, of course.
Yes,
Get
obviously.
in there. Get in there. All right, there's one.
Though I feel like we're at least collecting.
Let's see.
That's what we should do. We should collect terms from the week to be used for the bounty board on Friday. Right?
That's kind of hype. Yeah, that's a good idea because we can make Friday be the hype show, right? Once a week,
Yeah.
and it doesn't break the bank. That's a good idea.
And, well,
So
yeah,
what
exactly. Something about aerated because I would definitely take aerated office in. as, term for the
that's a
bounty
good
board.
idea. That's a good idea. We do aerated. Yeah, well, aerated something is definitely it.
Yeah,
Question
yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to answer on Kick and I missed it. Let me scroll up.
Okay, go ahead.
Aerated
Where was
studio, maybe.
Aerated studio is good
I think aerated studio.
hell
We'll
did
see.
it go?
Yeah, build
because
up
he'll
the bounty
definitely
board.
say that. If you bring that up, he'll definitely say
yes.
Oh, well, one person said,
Indoor socks.
God damn it. It keeps scrolling off
God
the screen.
damn
It's
it.
pissing me off. Kick, I don't like Kick Chat.
Ooh.
Kick, I
It's
don't
hard
like
to go
Kick
back
Chat.
up.
Ooh, felt it.
Why not play Fightcade? Because you like old fighters, but you never play them. Because Fightcade, you might not realize this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It has no security whatsoever to protect your IP address. What? Not to say that just going into Fightcade, you can find someone's IP address, but you can easily just use a third-party IP sniffer program, which are insanely easy to get and use.
Sniffers.
And you can get someone's IP address that you're playing. So anyone could just look for me, find my account, play me one game, have my IP, and immediately just fucking post it all over the internet, and then I'm going to get DDoS attacked constantly.
No! No, then you unplug your modem and plug it back in to get a new IP address.
To stop that, we'd be
Any advice, I'll take it.
They put in no protections whatsoever to stop people from getting your IP address.
I'm playing Fightcade raw, no protection.
It sucks.
Yeah.
By the way, is the autofocus working?
Nope. It's not.
It is, right?
Nope.
Yes, it is. It's my eyes.
Oh, okay.
My eyes are a little blurry today. I don't know why, but I was like, "This is
get the eye drops, Phil. Come on."
My eyes are a little blurry today. All right,
you got to turn the autofocus on your eyes on.
Yeah, use your second camera. Turn on the camera too. Camera too.
Okay, sorry, my eyes that are playing tricks on me. Like, is it out of focus? No, it's fine. It's focused fine.
My eyes are playing tricks on me. Or is it just
Can't
the
I
trick of the
use
light?
a VPN to protect my IP? Yes, but that undermines the fact of playing online. When you have a VPN, you're routing all your internet traffic through a third-party, computer or somewhere in another country. It adds insane amounts of lag.
No.
How are you going to play fighting games online when you're adding insane lag?
You don't have to be different countries. You know that, right?
Just do a different place in Washington, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to shout out. Big ups to Jay doing things. We have a new card to enter into the pool, and this could shake up things in the meta. I know it's tough to have shakeups to the meta before the huge tournaments, but I have to drop this anyway. This is called the Operator. Households, businesses, and adult life, mark his fucking words. He's coming for you. Burnell, the Operator. Shout out to Jay doing things.
I think that's a Steven Seagal movie, if I'm not mistaken.
This is great. You're going to be wanting this, okay? So get to pulling. Good luck's on getting that one. And the foil edition is very expensive already. Speculative markets have this going for multiple hundreds of cat coins. So get ready, all right?
Get them graded today, guys.
Yeah, it's big ups Jay doing things.
To use a VPN to hide your IP. You might as well just fucking play yourself.
Ooh, yeah. What?
To use a VPN to hide your IP. You might as well just fucking play yourself.
Oh, just play yourself. That makes sense. Uh-huh.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
So there you go.
Big ups.
Okay. No, fighting game community players don't have that issue because they're not me.
Ooh.
No one in the FGC has an insane group of stalker losers on the internet who want to ruin their lives and
That's not true.
harass them constantly. Don't you get it? Do you think Justin Wong has a giant group of haters who literally try to find every piece of information about his life and post it on the internet and slander him constantly and get all his information and have people fucking calling his phones and posting up his address and registering him for everything?
Maybe. He definitely has trolls, by the way. Anyone that's huge has trolls. The most loved people on earth have fucking trolls. You know what I'm saying? So, and LTG, by the way,
everything under the planet and constantly trying to get his internet turned off and get his fucking power turned off. No, Justin Wong doesn't have that.
Okay,
I do.
Yep.
So I have to live in reality for me, and reality for me is different from everyone else. So I can't do the same things everyone else does.
Now that's a fucking quote right there.
Yep.
Reality for me is different for everyone else.
To have that, I do. So I have to live in reality for me, and reality for me is different from everyone else.
Nice.
So I can't do the same things everyone else does.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think in the over decade that I've had Patreon, I have not once done a private thing on Patreon at all? Because I can't. My trolls, day one when
because you're lazy. But okay, yeah, let's hear the cope here.
I started using Patreon, my trolls said, we'll just join your Patreon, take your private content, and just legally rip it and put it all over the internet.
Yeah.
Therefore, making your Patreon completely worthless.
That happens to everybody. Everyone that has big creators that have Patreon, happens to everybody. And most people understand that you're paying for the person to, support the person. You don't really care that other people can get it for free. If you really care about the person, And same thing with fucking OnlyFans. OnlyFans shit is everywhere if you want to find it. Not that I've ever looked. Snoot told me he has, though.
No, I haven't. I got that from Richard Gold. I know I got that information from Richard Gold, actually.
Okay. But just saying, that happens to every fucking person on Earth.
That's what they told me they would do. So I've never been able to make private content.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they would just steal it and
except
break
for
the
Slayer.
law. They don't care. They outright said it.
Like
break
Slayer?
The law. They don't care. So all the things that everyone else is allowed to do, I can't. And I got to live with that reality, and I got to be careful because if I let it slip, if I get lazy and I get lax, then they do shit to fuck with me and my family.
Yep.
So that's why I can't do the same things as everyone else. Listen, I was
Let's cry
ready to
about
play
it.
Fightcade last year. I was dead set. I had a
I got
stream
it.
plan. And then I found out that day, oh, no, you can't do it. Your IP can easily be sniffed out. I'm like, well, I can't do it then.
Easily be sniffed out.
What can you do?
Nothing, I guess.
Okay.
We changing topics, or we're gonna code
All right.
more?
Well, so here's the
Looking for
deal,
another
folks.
cold dip to
Yesterday
ignore?
was a great day.
Uh-oh.
We hit 2 goals. All right. And we hit 3 more. We're doing DSP tries.
We already said this part.
Chick-fil-A, which I'm excited for. Already we're a third of the way there. So
You
thanks to
already
those
did
who've
this.
already supported the stream. Let's hit that goal on this stream, all right? So we can get it to 78. Now, my hope is to have it hit by Wednesday.
You already
so that
said
way we can-
this? Okay, we're in the loop. We got the loop. We can skip. Hold on. Big Dog 9802 says, that second camera reminds me of a guy that is proud of his crooked and uneven table he built in shop class.
For real.
Yeah, you love this guy. Look at my table. Looking pretty good. You're right, Big Dog. Dog.
Just someone posting their fucking Warhammer minis. No, I did not thin my paints at all. That's for professionals, and I'm not a professional. I don't clean my brushes either. I don't need that because, that's just extra stuff, and I don't have time to do it.
Big ups to Beetlejuice 3, who says, joke's on you, his gaming desk adds 3 FPS. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's why he does
That's the
it.
gamer edge he needs.
Duke Alistair says, open air office, but he waddles to get in and out. That's it. That's the crazy fucking thing, and he showed it to us.
He has to walk around his desk to get to his seat.
How fucking unaerated is this desk? Using his
No,
language
it's
here.
very claustrophobic. It's quite the opposite of aerated.
Movie Sign says, aerate your gouty ass feet. Well, that's what he's doing, Movie Sign. He's aerating them right now. Come on. J-Dog says, Phil has become not the air raid lord, but the aerated lord. Look in awe as he sits barefoot upon the throne. Aerated lord.
Without having stinky feet, by the way.
And it's not, they do not smell at all. So you felt it. Magoo says Dr. Octopus, but it's Mike Booms, and he's might add another one. That person, he said it's like not a good idea, but he might go back on that. He has many times when someone says an idea, it's like, oh, that wouldn't work, this doesn't make sense. But then next day he's like, all right, guys, I bought something. It is a new mic arm for the camera. You're gonna love this. Let me tell you about it. Joe Joestar says, in that shirt he looks like the beggar in the striped pajamas. Someone else has made that comment before, the pig in the striped pajamas. It does.
Yes.
And Beetlejuice 3 says, DSP cozy gaming real. Big ups. Let's fucking go.
Could do DSP tries
Right.
it. Mark,
And-
both of us working together, right? We keep that separate. It's not count towards the goal. It's its own thing between myself and Ashton. So we keep that separate. It's not a tally towards my own rewards and stuff because it's basically both of us working together, right? So let's talk quickly about yesterday. Oh
my God.
Admittedly. About Jasper Kitty's back in here, by the way.
Big ups, Jasper.
And
Okay,
and
good.
so
Switch to the kit.
Okay.
I
I
like
was
the
very
camera
annoyed
angle
by
for
that,
Jasper.
and I vented about it
I can't see Jasper.
on the show.
Oh,
And
sorry.
Then we played.
Philip?
Then we
there
played.
he
I
is.
almost said Dark
Oh, he's
Souls.
gone.
Then we played.
This is not the right
Black
angle
Ops
for this,
6.
Philip.
And the good news is, with Black Ops 6, we made great progress. First, we did the daily challenges. We the Akimbo request. The last. Not see that cool. Time. The opening the closet. My internet would not stop having problems. By the way, you can now see Jasper Kitty opening the closet
Oh my
door
God,
and sneaking
he got
in.
a tip.
You've never been able to see that
Oh
before.
my
He does
God.
this all the time.
I got a tip.
He opens the closet door by himself and he crawls in there, which
Such
is pretty
a
cool.
nut.
You're a little mojito
So,
kitty, Jasper.
Yeah, we couldn't play with the Akimbo handguns. I tried, and my internet
I
kept crapping
tried.
out for the last half hour. And it's funny because some people are like, "Oh, you're getting DDoS attacked." I'm like, "It's not a DDoS attack. If you think it's a
I feel what
DDoS
you're
attack,
talking
you don't
about.
understand how DDoS attacks work. When a DDoS attack happens, okay,
serious time.
someone is hitting your modem
Okay.
with so many packets of data. Your modem essentially hits a bottleneck, and it kicks it off the internet. It totally kicks you off of your ISP. And
Yep.
then your whole modem has to restart, reconnect fresh,
Okay.
and then you can get back on the internet.
Ah.
DDoS attacks don't just cause
Okay.
noise in the line.
Because so your router gets a bottleneck. That's what he said. I'm just going to take him at his word here, Snood. Is that correct? Your router gets a bottleneck? They kind of get a bottleneck.
It gets a bottleneck, and you got to Skype it to the inbox, and it
okay.
it goes to the firewall, and it unzips.
You throw the
sadly.
packets. Yep, throw the packets out the window, and then it gets a bottleneck.
You know? So it definitely wasn't a DDoS attack. It was just problems with my internet at the time yesterday afternoon. So it sucked because we spent 2.5 hours unlocking the Akimbo Krakovas. We go to use them, and then the internet cocks out. So we couldn't really use them. So next time I play Black Ops 6 later this week, which I think is 77, be Balatro.
Balatro?
What? Oh, great setup.
It's going to be Balatro.
Look at this. The RGBs.
Oh, whoops.
Great setup. Good thing we got the new router, huh?
My wireless went out again. It was going to be Balatro.
I mean, this is something wrong, man. It keeps happening multiple times a day.
For real. Like the Wi-Fi is dropping that much? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that much.
On the late stream, and what we were going to do, we're going to swing our head stopped working. This network. Now it's telling me I can't connect to my own wireless network.
Oh my God.
When they disconnected me without my permission.
Can't connect to your own wireless network. Right. Whatever you fucking say.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to wait.
Like he's acting like it's not like no, you're not allowed to, Phil.
No.
I say you're not allowed to connect. Not that it just can't.
That's a funny name. My life has been real tough.
RGBs.
That's good.
Because it won't work right now. I'll have to turn them on in a little bit once the network decides to start working again. Yeah, and I don't know, don't ask me why. My wireless signal is perfectly fine. So I don't know if it's the wireless adapter in the PC that's the problem, which it could be, even though it has two big antennas coming out of it. Maybe the wireless adapter in my streaming and gaming PC is garbage. I don't know. He
bought a wireless. Okay, his computer's wired, but then he got a wireless adapter just for the wireless shit. And then in the room, okay.
My router, I bought a brand new router that works amazing. So it's not the router.
Well,
it's probably the fucking PC is a piece of garbage. You know, the motherboard probably has crappy default stuff on it that won't connect. To the wireless all the time.
Probably motherboard thing. Absolutely.
Yeah. In fact, the network is not even listed right now.
Good guess.
It's gone. So I have to wait a little bit.
I'll wait a little bit. Router issue, sir.
Within like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, well, now the stream sucks. I need my new nuclear background.
Even like 5-10 minutes, if it'll show back up as a possible network to connect to, because it's just absolutely stupid and silly
shit.
That the network disappears.
Blizzard Blue, where is it?
Anyway.
Pulsating volcano.
Close the door now.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna lock Jasper in there?
Anyway.
Yeah, no, it came out.
So, last night, my new webcam arrived. So I said, let's
we don't need the daily wrap.
Tool and everything, it'll work. It didn't work. We tried everything. We tried for like 2 hours, and every possible thing that we tried to do, it just wouldn't work.
Like
it didn't want to work.
Imagine if you just turned into this stream right here. It looks so fucking dented. Like, why is this person so far away?
Properly.
What is
it
this?
Looks fuzzy. First of all,
it looks like he's calling from jail.
It looks like a kid doing like what he thinks is a newscast stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. From home, you got your mom to record it. I'm doing news here, mommy. This is serious. Who's Poppin' says the Schindler's List shirt really adds flavor. Yeah, that's what we get. And that adds to it. That definitely adds today. Scumbag World Profound says, look how regarded he looks with a dress shirt and pajama pants. You get the full effect here.
Either the AI tool wouldn't work right, so it looked blurry and horrible.
Yes.
Or if we got the AI tool to work better, I looked terrible. It was like tons of noise because of the digital zoom of the camera. So no matter what we tried, it looked crappy. And so we're going to have 2 camera angles, which is cool. But at the same time, you wish that you could have used what I wanted originally for, and I can't. So it is what it is. Now, again, people have had different solutions. Some people have said, buy an actual real camera with optical zoom. Buy like a high-end Sony camera with optical zoom. And use that as your webcam. And the thing is, I could. Like, I literally could.
Oh, my God.
I could do that.
We're going to buy this?
I have the money to do that.
Anywhere from $500 to $1,000, on a webcam. I could do that. It wouldn't really be a webcam. It would be a real camera, basically.
Yeah. Go for it. That's what you need.
I'm sure that it would be much better quality. I'm sure that it would work. I'm sure I could get it to work with, BS or whatever it is. But I feel like that's kind of an exorbitant expense, especially with the amount of money that I've already spent with this setup. I feel like I shouldn't be dropping another $1,000 on a camera just to get a good face cam for gameplay when the face cam we have is fine. It's just a little weird because it's a side profile, but it still looks great. I just don't see the point in dropping an insane amount of money for a small upgrade. Like, no exaggeration. All this stuff you see, all these RGBs and everything, didn't even cost me that much money. Okay, just to be honest, like the computer did. That was the giant expense, was the computer. Okay,
Philip, we're gonna pretend you didn't spend a fuck ton of money on all this shit. I mean, come on.
This is so crazy, dude. Like he's gonna talk about these things like individually.
Yeah.
And not like, collectively, right?
Yeah,
so this was only $50. That was only $100. That was only $120. So it's not that much compared to the PC.
This RGB strip is only $20. I mean, come on. Like, if you say it like that,
I bought 10 of them, but
doesn't sound that much if you do that.
And then the accessories and things. But all in all,
accessories.
It wasn't that much. The camera itself would probably cost more than most of the stuff that I got in here. Okay, so I don't want to spend that much money on a DSLR or a freaking a camera with awesome optical zoom.
Okay, yeah. Optical.
I just don't see the point. Maybe eventually I will. Maybe in 2025.
I get
that's
you
a goal for me.
Yeah,
is that eventually I keep doing as well as I'm doing, and I do get a better camera, right? Maybe that would be a goal. By the way, did the autofocus still working? Again, I'm getting paranoid about the autofocus because the autofocus wasn't working with the previous camera, and I'm like, oh, is it getting blurry? But no, it looks good. It looks sharp, right? Yeah.
This is the This is the DSP 2025 experience right now. It's just all tech shit, man. That's all we're doing every day is tech.
Very good.
So,
very awesome.
Like, that's the thing is like maybe this year that's an upgrade I can work on, but it's not anything immediate that I'm worried about that I want to drop a ton of money on or anything like that. But anyway, that was all last night. That's what we did. Okay, it was a big tech stream. We worked on it, and we got the camera working. So around DSP truck stuff works. I'm happy we have the wide angle. You guys will be able to see Jasper when he's in the office running around.
You can see my foot.
How long does this last? Like, I give it a month, and we're going to be doing this. And after a month, we're never going to hit this button anymore.
Doing stuff, which is great.
I think you're wrong about that. I think that this is here to stay. I think this is here to stay. That he's going to be cutting back and forth between this all the time.
He's self-conscious about it, so I think he's going to kind of like silently stop doing it, is my guess.
There are ideas we had last night, okay?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
DSP tries it. At least when I'm doing DSP tries it, yes, I could show you here on the straight cam the food and eating, but then I could go wide shot and I could show you unpacking it. Here's what it is. I could lay it out on the table here.
Dude, that's so far away. Are you serious?
To show you everything for
guys,
are you serious?
Do you see this piece? Hold on, let me switch the camera to the close-up so I can show you the piece. Okay, so that's the piece.
That is amazingly far away. Guys, can you see this? It's McDonald's, the bag. You see the M?
I can see the onions in here, guys. Can you see that?
What the fuck?
DSP tries it because I have a wide angle now. That's kind of cool. Also, unboxings. Like, for example, when the Switch 2 comes out, I could do a live unboxing and show you, here's the box. Here it is coming out. Then I could go over here and show you the close-up, right? That would be cool.
No.
Or another idea that we had.
Go ahead.
That I think would work really well. Legos. Remember I said we could do Lego nights? And I have a Lego set that I bought that we just haven't gotten around to yet. So we could have a Lego night where we hang out and I sit here and I build
where it's
the
gonna
Legos
be?
here. And then I could go up here and show you.
Oh my God.
I was joking about that.
Long distance Legos.
Where we hang out and I sit here and I build the Legos here. And then I could go up here and show you up close up, and then I could go back. We cut between the two, and I think that would work well.
See, I was joking about that.
So,
yeah, that's incredible. Incredible. We're going to show Legos from that far away?
But it's not like there's no use for it. It's just
Okay.
the use is going to be different than what was originally planned. I think this is going to be nice. Also, let's be honest. If I do something awesome in a game, I beat a tough boss, I could dance. I do a victory dance, right? I get excited. Jump
Oh, God.
I finally did it. You see? So it's pretty cool.
Wow.
I do like
Those
having
with misophonia,
a studio.
look away right now, please.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Iwamoto says, how can he say he's not a lolcow after this saga?
I appreciate that.
I guess he's going to rationalize it mentally. Like, this is a normal thing. Everyone has these problems.
Yeah, everyone did this with their audience. I didn't see it, but everybody did it.
DSP Flag It says, nobody fills out the space in this room like my wife. When she's here, the space is maximized. She sucks up all the air, makes things nice and cozy. Big ups, DSP Flag It. Joe-Dub says, for the skip juice. Big ups, boys. Have a good week. Have a good week yourself, Joe-Dub. Let's fucking
Big
go.
ups.
Feel like this, but now we have multiple angles and options.
Oh,
and
jury,
things. It's
get out of
pretty
here,
neat,
jury.
honestly.
Pretty neat.
Okay. Is there a way of moving the camera closer? No, there's no way to move the camera physically closer. What I could do is digital
there
zoom,
is.
but then it makes the shot look terrible. It
There
makes it
is
look
ways to make it closer.
completely full of noise, meaning you'll see pixels and everything going crazy on it.
Yeah,
So
Pixels
it
and
is what it
everything.
is. Okay?
Pictures, noise.
Now, also, some people have, like you just said earlier, what about putting arms and things with camera on it? It's not possible right now. It would block my shot. Okay, it would block my view of the TV unless I redo everything and I start using a gaming monitor and everything. It's never going to work. But, these are all things for the future. Right now, we're good. We got high-end gaming PC, great capture streaming PC, great visuals with multiple webcam shots, great microphone with good audio now, great controls where I can play on PC with keyboard and mouse, and it's amazing.
Great controls.
The level of quality that I'm doing.
What?
Or, we could play with pad if I so choose. Like, I have all the options, right? That's the good thing. All the options.
Options free.
And that's a great thing. So... moving forward this year, what's the one thing we need right now? Let's think about this.
A brain.
I got fancy visuals.
Look at this.
I got great graphics. I got awesome.
The digital SLR.
Some quality of streams and video.
Oh, yes.
Man, what do we need right now? There's something missing that I feel like would be critical to improve my content.
SLR.
Oh, yeah. Good new games.
Yes.
That would be nice
yes.
if there were some good new video games to play.
Yes.
And I'm wondering where they are, because when you look at the game release schedule, you scratch your head like, where are the games? I don't even know what's going on this year so far. Want to know what the biggest game is so far? Dynasty Warriors Origins. It's just fucking Dynasty Warriors again with better graphics.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
That's the game everyone's talking
Metal Gear
about.
Solid Delta.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Avowed. Civ 7.
Super Mario Sunshine.
What is going on?
Super Mario Sunshine, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Ghosts of Yotei.
Super Tecmo Bowl.
Hyper Light Breaker.
Dodgeball.
It's backlog summer, that's for sure.
Golf.
Crossword
it's backlog
puzzles.
summer in January when, typically now, January, February, the last few years, we've had a ton of games coming out, and now we got like nothing. Like, what is happening? It's actually quite odd that we have so little going on in gaming right now, to be frank. It's bizarre that this year is so slow so far.
Sweet
here's
codeine.
the thing. Once new games, big hot new games start coming out, the ones everyone wants to see, this setup is going to fucking pop. It's going to be awesome. It's going to do everything everyone wants. You're going to see the best graphics.
It's going to fucking pop. That's why John walks in. I'm going to fucking pop.
Whoa, I'm going to pop.
Going to fucking pop. It's going to be awesome. It's going to do everything everyone wants. You're going to see the best graphics with these new games, great streams, great content. People are going to be excited, multiple camera angles, all kinds of shit, but we need games.
Okay.
Right now, what am I playing? A bunch of downtime stuff, right? Let's talk about the schedule. Today,
God,
it's Dark Souls with mods, where we're going to head for the big four, and you guys will choose. I think what we'll do, I'll do a poll. Do you want me to go for Duke's Archives and Seed the Scaleless? Do you want me to go for Lost Izalith and Bed of Chaos? Do you want me to go down to the Tomb of Giants and fight Grave Lord Nito? Or would you like me to go to New Londo and fight the Four Kings? We can literally do any of the four right now. Vote. And that'll determine what we actually do, in order today.
Okay.
9. On the late stream.
Oh, my God.
Only bringing it back.
On the late stream.
So, I'm down for Marvel Rivals.
My
but I need you guys to show up for it.
Okay, yep. Please support.
Because last time that I played it, all right, attendance was actually not that good at all.
Well, right now, attendance is not that good at all.
Engagement was terrible. No one was talking about the game besides maybe 2 different people.
Yeah.
And support was awful.
That's how it always goes?
I think it was like a $30 stream or something crazy like that.
So
that is crazy.
I'm not going to play games where people are going to say it's boring, not show up, and not support.
That's how it always goes.
So tonight is the big test. If people show up and engage in support, I'm all for it. By the way, I'll be playing on keyboard and mouse and with headphones that have surround sound.
Whoa!
I'm going to use my headphones, just like I did with Call of Duty, to hear surround sound and get the best actual experience, hopefully playing well. All right? So
but hopefully not getting an ear infection,
but
right?
If no one shows up, no one engages, and there's no support, there's only one thing that I have to say.
You blew
Rage quit.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm only playing it again because you wanted it. I wanted to keep playing it, and you told me through your actions you didn't care.
Through your actions.
I'm bringing it back for your request.
Your actions have shown that you do not care.
But I'll tell you right now.
You have done that yourself.
You better show up because this is the last chance for the game. I'd rather do anything that people are going to want rather than something that a lot of people are vocal about but then won't show up and support. So please show up tonight because if
you blew it,
okay,
it's not going to be played again.
It's better to keep doing it twice.
You blew it?
Wait, hold on. Let's try to analyze this one.
People are vocal about but then won't show up and support. So please show up tonight because if
you blew it,
it's not going to be played again.
Okay, so if you blew it, it's not going to be played again. Got it?
I'll blew it.
I won't blue it.
All right? Okay, cool. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday, Captain you like a $5 tip, and they said, would you consider watching, was it TJPW?
Oh, we're still talking about this?
And Choka Pro. So I guess
And
those are two
Choka
Japanese
Pro.
wrestling leagues. And they said if you and Ashton would watch it and review some of it for the show.
One person said this, and who knows if they're telling the truth or not. They said do 100 sub bomb like last week as a throwaway comment, and he's still thinking it's real.
No, they would drop a 100
I mean, maybe they are real. Who knows?
bomb.
Dude.
Well, I talked to Ash, and he's like, hell yeah, let's do it. If this person actually shows up on Tuesday and drops a 100 sub bomb, let's watch it and review it next week. I'm down for that too. That's
I bet
100%
you are
sounds good to me.
$500.
It'll
Yeah,
give some
I mean, why
exposure
not?
to me for wrestling that I've never seen
talked
before.
to
And I'll get
Ash.
to understand wrestling as a whole lot better. All right. So let's see if it happens. If this person, I don't know where they are because I haven't seen him in a couple days.
Yeah,
But if
so
they
we're
show
all-
up-
it's
good
all-
thing.
You're clearly a big fan. I haven't seen him in a few days, but yeah, this is definitely real. So
Yeah, good thing we're keeping close tabs on it and just making sure to mention it by name and talk to the boss about it first. Making a bunch of promises to Ash. Yeah, this guy said he'd definitely give me $500 straight up if we just did the thing. So can we do the thing, please, sir, please?
Big Stinky 669 says send a picture of his setup to my friend, and his response was broke college students have nicer setups than his, and that is true. I mean,
That's legitimately true.
at
Absolutely.
the very least, less noisy. You know what I'm saying? Like more is not better with the stream. You know. Sir Joseph Pesci says I noticed Sarah Barclay is a member on RTU streams. Oh really? Oh, that's weird.
Interesting.
Interesting. Ash up there liking both of those gentlemen is very odd. I would think.
up tomorrow for smart guys and they drop that 100 bomb.
What happens when Philip Felt's rich? What's your feeling? Where does your allegiance lie?
They are because I haven't seen him in a couple days. But if they show up tomorrow for smart guys and they drop that 100 bomb, it looks like we're watching some Japanese wrestling for next week.
That's a lot of ifs, boss.
Anyway, smart guys should be great. I'm looking forward to it. I actually got a little bit of a difference of the set this week. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
So that'll be tomorrow's daytime stream.
Oh my God! How much you want to bet that is like? I got the raw RGB setup, guys. You notice that? See? Like, what could that be? Just different fucking picture for the
And
layout.
then tomorrow night on the late stream, it's Street Fighter 6 returning, and I'm going to use more E Honda. Because number one, I did really well with E Honda on Friday Night Fights, and number two, buffs. Like he gets for combo, get the whole. I might be chopped. The day stream, I want to actually start playing Dino Crisis on the PlayStation 5 Pro.
We're on Wednesday now.
It's multiples, okay. And then I'm spending with my wife. We have some appointments that we have off on Thursday. Thursday, I will not be here. It's a day
That being said, it's Thursday.
I'm spending with my wife. We have some appointments that we have to do, but we're also going to go and have some fun
And
for the first
Beam.
time since early December. We're actually taking some extra time off to spend time with each other.
Yeah.
So that's Thursday, but I'll be back on Friday.
Yep.
And Friday's day stream will either be Stalker 2 or more Dark Souls with mods. Guys, that starts this week.
All right. That's all I got. We're gonna hear that in a second, by the way.
All right. So that's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to discuss right now. I don't think so. So let's for the rest of the show, let's do some Q&A. Please tag me
Anything you want to say?
in chat, and we can do a little back and forth.
Forget what you were doing for a second. So, okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Anything you guys want to talk about, or? Dumpy Koala in the house, big up, says huge fan, has been missing for numerous days. That 100 sub ain't happening for him. I think so. I don't think so either, unless it's a huge like Kino Casino whale. You know what I mean? But all right.
Which he probably
That's the only
is,
option.
which is why like he's bothering to even talk about it like this.
I'm guessing, yeah. Big ups Harleywood, who says this is a troll tip from me to you. Big ups Harleywood, thank you for the troll tip. I will read those.
Don't you charge that
Oh, for
back?
the rest
You're
of the
going to the federal prison, bitch.
Better not.
So let's do some Q&A. Please tag me in chat.
Q&A.
And we can do a little back and forth
Q&A.
conversation. If you have any questions about anything going
Just
on,
to
gaming,
pass
or
the time.
anything else in life, or the setup, or anything, I'm down. All right. And
Oh, there you go. Piano
please
said it.
contribute, support the stream today. Like I said, we're already past the $50 point at $57, so we're a third of the way to the goal.
Okay.
Let's hit the goal on this very show. Let's hit the goal by the end of the podcast, so that way we don't have to worry about it for today, and we can just focus on Dark Souls.
Tip,
all right.
tip now, please.
Cool.
I can tell you there's
Dylan
only
says
been,
you're 10 videos
there
away
was one super chat since this moment, and it was a troll one, so that's all he's got
from
there.
1,000 daily rap videos. Would you consider doing something special? Probably not.
Yep.
Just
Sweet.
being honest, I don't number the daily raps. And when you do a show daily, it's very easy to surpass a number. For example,
What?
recently we got over 500 level 1 podcasts. But did you know that's not true? Did you know that I had more before, but they got deleted? Did you know that I had even more before that? So I've done thousands of podcasts. It's like there's no way you're ever going to really have a milestone when you make content as long as I have, quite frankly. So.
Okay. Good shout. Thanks for that, though.
Since there's little to no new games, maybe I should go back to some of the games I missed last year. Maybe I will, Bobby, but right now we got to focus on what we're doing. We got Dark Souls,
what we're doing,
right?
Bobby.
Yeah, shut up, Bobby.
Continue with Stalker.
Bobby,
I want to play
shut it.
Dino
Tired
Crisis.
of it,
So those
Bobby.
are the 3 kind of day stream games, and then we're still doing Street Fighter, and we're still doing Black Ops 6, right? And then we're trying to do some chill stuff in between. So we're good. We have enough games. We don't need any new games right now. We just need to focus on the games I'm playing.
What?
Oh, let's see here. Perry says, watch you react to your June doc. You briefly mentioned you used to get drunk and call to a radio show. Would you talk about that at some point? Dude, I used to do so many stupid things back in the day.
He's talking about a very specific thing. He's talking about the Alphaism Radio, which was the fighting game radio show that he called into very often. He was the most called in guest because he has no friends, so he would call in more than anybody else.
Like I got
and they
drunk
would get very
and I called
annoyed, and they would visibly sigh. They would audibly sigh when they saw that he was waiting in the queue.
Just in case no one has heard that, I will play just the beginning of Lemtex's song that shows that exact point. Because they would absolutely say, "Oh God, here we go.
All right, here's Phil.
Here we go. So here's the beginning. Ready? Listen to this. This is from audio from the actual show.
Hello? Hey, what's up, man? It's DMC.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Into this show. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Alpha Radio.
Alphaism.
It was about Street Fighter, the Street Fighter community. And I would just basically be so piss drunk that I would talk shit constantly. I would say things I don't even remember. Like, I would be on the show for 2 hours, and then the next day, everyone would be like, dude, you were great on the show last night. I was like, well, I was on a show?
Yeah.
Yeah, you called into Alpha Radio. And you were on it for like 2 hours. You were talking shit, and everyone was laughing.
No, everyone's laughing, but they're not really laughing at the things you're saying. They're more laughing at you.
Everyone's like they're hysterical. They're sighing. They're just like, "Oh Lord, here it comes!" Right? They're having a great time. It's really funny.
It was. See, here's the thing. Like, honestly, I'm sure it was fine. It was funny, but it was embarrassing because now I look back and I'm like, dude, I was in my 20s and I was like blackout drunk, not remembering what I'd said and done because I was an idiot. I was so irresponsible. And I know for a fact some people have said some of my appearances were bad.
Yes.
Like there was the one show where Triforce Game Master.
That was not that bad. That's just 2 guys trying to be cool.
Yes, he actually legally changed his name to be that. Basically showed up on the show, and what a lot of people don't realize is he was a really bad guy in the Street Fighter community. He was out to exploit kids for money. So I hated his guts. Okay.
Phil taking the moral high ground here. How about when you gave someone advice about not being diabetic?
And I destroyed...
With that advice included drinking alcohol with Diet Coke and eating breakfast sandwiches from fast food places.
Yeah, skipping dinner and just getting drunk on Diet Coke and rum instead.
That was his advice.
Him on the show. I basically just fucking made fun of him constantly for like an hour and a half.
See?
Where
we're cherry picking a positive one where no one, in this case, Triforce was being a douchebag too. So there was like, Phil kind of had ground to make fun of Triforce in this case. So he's picking that example, right? But
if I'm not, unless I'm very much mistaken, he still got his ass cooked by that guy being like, okay, well, if you wanted to come and fucking fight me, you can come right here, or you fucking idiot, you fat fuck.
Yes.
Wouldn't let up. Like, I just ripped him a new butthole over
this is not what happened. So,
and a lot of people were like, oh, it was really mean. It actually was really mean. Like, I look back on it now and I'm like, yeah, it was really fucked up. Like, how I behaved.
Yeah.
At the same time, the guy was a complete scumbag.
How about when you measured your own penis with the receipt?
He really was trying to rip off kids and steal money.
You going to talk about that one? Or?
But, how do you exploit kids for money? So basically, Triforce Game Master had absolutely no skill in fighting games and no knowledge of fighting games whatsoever. He created a fighting game team, recruited people to it. It was called Empire Arcadia. He recruited Justin Wong and Sanford Kelly and basically said, well, when you win tournaments, you give me all the money and I'll arrange for your trips. I'll arrange for this. I'll arrange for that. I'll arrange for this. So he was taking all of their money, okay? And then saying he would handle the business, but he was keeping a lot of it, you know? And so they really...
Not all of it.
Yeah, he was keeping a lot of it. Sounds like we got the details down pat, right? Remember, he doesn't know what this radio show is called, okay? Just want to keep that clear.
Right.
But he knows exactly the details here.
Didn't have control over their situations. They were kind of like a hostage of this guy. And years later, it came out that he was doing this. And a lot of these kids, you know, they were young teenagers or maybe people in their early 20s who didn't really understand money and all of that. And they were basically being really exploited by this guy. And he was making a pretty penny by doing this. And the thing is, people who are not in that bubble saw it and knew this guy was a scumbag. And we all hated his guts. But, like, no one could really stop it. If these people were agreeing to be part of his team, they're going to be exploited. And it was just dumb as fuck. You know?
How about when you measure
and then
your
later
penis?
on, all those people quit and the whole team fell apart when he was finally exposed. So, anyway, so I destroyed him on the show. But, I mean, that's just one example. There was other times really I was just, you know, being very, very belligerent and stupid, like saying dumb shit.
Anything else?
Because I was drunk.
Anything
so
else?
I don't know if I would want to go back. I mean, the past is the past. You're talking about a show from 25 years ago that I really don't care to relive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Let's see here.
Reading a troll tip, I guess. I don't know what we're doing here.
I'm having problems with my touchpad. Ever since the Windows update, my touchpad barely works.
My touchpad barely works.
Definitely.
All right, yeah, it's just a troll moron, so I'm going to ignore them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so weird. My touchpad now, it doesn't work well anymore, which sucks because I don't want to have to use a mouse with this.
Yeah, they downgraded
laptop,
the touchpads.
So I don't know what's going on.
Yep, that was clear. Yep. Big ups Lord Kane 666 says sensible people wear sneakers or slippers on stream. Absolutely. Sensible people, you'd think. I mean, it's whatever,
Just
but
put socks on, brother.
Yeah,
you
gotta
are
put
going to
socks
smell
on.
with socks.
Kikaman Soy Sauce in the house says, this man's dented antics make me laugh every day. Big ups, Kikaman Soy Sauce. That's why we're here. Big ups. You're a legend, and I love your soy sauce. Don't go for low sodium.
I have no idea how I'm spending Valentine's Day as of yet. It's about a month away, and, you know, more than likely, sadly, my wife probably has to work.
Okay, so
you
you're going to go on a different day, or?
I'm sure my wife and I will probably try to have a day for ourselves to spend together around that time if we can and do something then, but
But probably not. Nah, not worth it.
No fucking idea.
Not worth it. Mr. Matt says, why is he dressed like a bag of carnival peanuts? Good question.
That's good.
Good question. Okay. Well, any questions? Chat? Hello?
The lean-in camera? Yeah, last night someone was like, can you go to this angle to ban someone? I was like, all right, let's do it. There's a lean-in ban right here. Here we go, and boom. But I was simulating the ban. It wasn't a real ban. It was a simulated ban. So.
God, we need socks, man. I'm saving you right now. Okay. I'm saving you. Okay. Any questions, guys?
Just go ahead and pause the stream now that we've switched back.
Any good questions or? I love how the word K-A-T is a banned word.
Yeah.
Look at that. Somebody said you should take Kat somewhere nice for Valentine's. That is a banned word. Unbelievable.
I don't know. Like he doesn't want people to put, things like shoot Cat in the Kroger parking lot and things like that, I guess.
Yeah. But
makes sense.
Nice for us to go somewhere for Valentine's.
Yeah, fat and cat are both banned words.
Yep. I would love to. I would love to go to a nice restaurant and have a nice romantic day with my wife. But we got to see what happens with our lives.
Yeah, probably not going to happen.
When you're an adult, things change.
You can't plan for something a month away, by the way. It's the 20th of January right now.
Yes.
It's not like you have complete freedom over everything you do. For me, it's not really even work anymore. I could take time off whenever I want to. And I've told my wife,
why don't you then for Valentine's Day?
Off whenever we need to. It's more things with her work and how she's doing, with all kinds of stuff. I've told you, things aren't perfect. We got things going on with health and stress and other shit. And
all right, so something's happening, man. Something is happening about health side.
I'll tell you what's happening. Phil is saying, hey, honey, do you want to come with me to the grocery store? And she's saying, no, I've, my headache's back.
I guess that could be too.
I'm just gonna stay here. Actually, my headache. My head is hurting so bad.
I wonder.
told you, things aren't perfect. We got things going on with health and stress and other shit. And, we got to make sure
Health
that
and
everything's
stress.
fine. So we got to see. I'll figure, we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll
so
do
that means
something.
no. So that means no. Okay, so no. People are, okay.
Baldic says, I hate the new angle. Looks like you're actually working. So wait, so from this angle, I look like a bum.
It's sarcastic,
I look like
dumb
a bum,
fuck.
but I'm
Help
just sitting here and I'm
me.
fucking around. But from this angle, now I look super professional because I'm surrounded by equipment.
He said sarcastic.
In a room with multiple cameras, lighting
Multiple
angles.
cameras.
And it looks like I got
edible
something
cameras.
going, right? In fact,
Dude.
check this out. You ready for this? Not only do I have this set up for the podcast, you ready? Want to see what I did? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you're going to love this.
It's time for...
I knew it.
DSP News, right here from the
knew it.
DSP News Desk.
That's it?
Renton, Washington. Lovely day, and let's talk about what's going on. President Trump has been inaugurated. Elon Musk got completely naked on a stage and started doing the monkey dance. And everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? Because he's a weirdo.
The monkey dance.
Yeah, the monkey dance. You never heard of that?
Oh.
So there
Very
you go.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
So is this for DS Politics? Like, is this what he's going to be doing? He's going to be swapping over to like the news desk like that?
No, he's not. DS Politics is fucking dead. So I guess he's just thinking about when he has DSP News, I guess. I don't know. Who knows?
Yes.
We can do that. I can do that. I can cut to the different scenes. Yes, I can. I've set it up on it so I could basically do that. All my scenes, even Phil's day off, I have all programmed here now.
Oh my God. This is really
I have
cool.
Also, I have this.
Yeah, it's called Cooking with the King.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh,
Oh no, sorry, it's DSP Tries It.
There you go.
you already had that. So what's new about that? You already had that.
I'm
What?
not sure.
It's like
exactly.
saying, okay, you already had that. Okay.
Am I worried about having a midlife crisis?
Yes.
Well, you think
Yes, yeah. Oh, this is from the name of this person. Is funny. Filippo Retardo asked this question. So this is definitely
Okay,
a serious
good.
question. Go ahead, Filippo.
Am
Go
I
ahead.
worried about having a midlife crisis?
Go ahead,
well, if
Filippo.
you think that me spending money that I've earned now to improve my business setup, which I've wanted to do for 11 years and never could afford to do, if you think that's a midlife crisis, I mean, I guess you could call it that. I didn't buy a Ferrari and I'm not driving down the road trying to get a hot young girlfriend.
Who needs those? We got RGBs, boys.
I'm not trying to.
Instead, I just spent $10,000 on a bunch of stupid shit for my bedroom.
Why worry about the touch of a woman when we have the attraction and satisfaction that comes from the lady RGB?
Yes.
Go out
The
and
pussy I need is Jasper.
go on a Vegas trip, spending all my money on gambling. I'm sitting here improving my work so that every day I can put out better content for you. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to call
Not
that a
a
midlife
coat.
crisis
Yep.
if you have a
Not a
brain in
coat.
your head. But,
Yeah.
a
Yep.
lot of people don't have brains. They're
Definitely
stupid
not worried
idiots.
about
So,
it. Yep.
More power to you, I guess. I don't know
Yep.
what else to say.
Definitely not worried about it. Okay, big ups Deep Fryer in the house says Phil should take a look at his secret love child with LTG, a streamer called Arakin. Okay, let me see. Phil, your son is already banned on Twitch. Oh, is he a bit e-bagger? That could be similar to LTG and DSP? Big ups, Deep Fryer. And Lunar Guardian says Kat is filming an episode of A 600-Pound Life. No, she's not, Lunar Guardian. No.
Like a
No.
certain lawyer, Perry, I have no idea what you're referencing. However, Jasper Kitty's back in here.
Oh,
I'm
gotta
getting
show
some
that.
pets right now.
I'm
See,
getting him some pets
the
with my
Jasper
foot.
Cam.
Jasper
Kitty some
Cam.
pets while we're
Okay.
on the show here.
This is professional.
Just like CNN.
Wait, did we go to the local news here? Hang on.
Oh, wow, yeah. I can see his bare feet. It must be professional.
Okay. Jasper dodged that one.
You always want so much
Oh, yeah,
attention.
get away from me, please.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch Jasper dodge. Watch, ready? Jasper's going across. Quick dodge.
Whoa.
Nice. He dodged it. Quick
Good job.
dodge.
You always want so much attention.
Quick cancel.
Jasper Kitty always wants attention.
Nah, it looks like he's kind of figuring things out
He's
here.
just kind of doing cat things, really.
Cypher says a midlife improvement is the better term. Well, there you go.
Definitely,
In the middle of my
definitely,
life,
definitely.
but I finally got a level of success where I can improve things. I think
Cypress
that's
TV,
a
a
positive,
mod
is it
in
not?
YouTube. I've never
That's-
seen that.
That is the definition of a midlife crisis. Yes.
put my feet
Buying
away.
a bunch of
This is
status
how I
items to
normal-
make it look to everyone else that you were a success.
Bingo.
Totally straight. Is it really that bothering to everyone?
Oh, whoa,
Go
hold
away.
on.
Yeah,
This is how I normally.
Oh, yeah, the feet.
Please put my feet away.
Yes.
This is how I normally stream. Is it really that bothering to everyone?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Here's the truth. If you guys are bothered by it and you want me to wear socks, I got to buy more socks because I don't have enough socks. I really don't. I don't have enough
Oh
socks.
my God! I gotta buy more socks. Don't have enough socks.
Goal.
Gotta buy socks.
Let's go.
Keeping socks on all day. I don't.
I need more socks.
I don't have enough pairs of socks. I'm gonna have to buy new socks.
Not enough socks. Gotta buy more. Cat,
But
we're
I'm
going
definitely
back
not
to
gonna wear
Costco.
slippers. That would make my feet sweat. That would be gross.
Yeah, fuck slippers.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Sitting around, yeah, definitely. Does cause a lot of sweat. You know that. Amazing.
I can't just
Streaming
buy
cowboy boots. There
boring
you go.
old socks from Target.
Cowboy
I got to get the
boots.
high-end
My
socks.
feet
the
are intimidating.
RGB
My feet are
socks.
huge and disgusting. They are. I've told you many times, my feet are giant, hairy hobbit feet. I'm not
Dude,
exaggerating.
why are we talking
I don't know
about
why
this?
my feet are so huge and hobbit-like, but they are. They're just giant. They're like big flopping flippers. Like you're gonna go scuba diving. You put on flippers. That's basically what they are. They're like big clown
Hold on, the joke,
shoes that flop
my
around.
sides are
I don't know.
splitting right now from these
It's very
jokes
disturbing.
being nailed.
Oh God.
Jasper is a tabby cat, John. He's not a calico.
Tabby. He's a
cat.
tabby.
He's a tabby cat.
Barefoot in winter, what do you have your thermostat set at? HMS Indridnaut, you must not have ever been. What do you have your
What?
thermostat set at?
Let's go.
HMS
HMS what?
Indridnaut, you must not have
Ah.
ever been inside of a room full of electronics. This room
Uh-huh.
right now has
Very
two
hot.
high-end PCs,
Okay, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 TV/monitors,
Okay, yeah. You know the kind of heat TVs are pushing out.
one lighting system
Yeah.
there, a ton of
You know the RGBs. They let out a lot of fucking heat. You know that.
It keeps me very toasty at night. I just blast the lights on full power and I'm warm. I don't even need sheets.
Sometimes I wrap myself in RGBs to its added heat
Yeah.
when you're sleeping.
RGB
It's very
lights
nice.
behind
But you do have to keep the open aeration there just to sort of circulate the warm air to go down like to your
Absolutely.
feet. Right.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
a screen right here, a lamp right here, laptops, keyboard. There's so many electronics running. Oh, and 2 battery backups as well. There's so many
Yeah, they
electronics
generate a
in this
ton of
room
heat.
running.
Uh-huh. Okay, here is the Foggy Bottom troll-ish tip I saw.
That the ambient temperature of the room goes up about 15 degrees.
Let's
Okay?
see how he handles this one. I'm sure he's going to be salty about this. It says,
Don't
is there going to
think
is,
that's true.
is there
Sorry,
going to
go
be
on.
a goal about? Is there going to be a goal to turn off your RGB lights? Also, King, sorry about the sock situation. Have you thought of going to Goodwill for clothes? I think he's going to get pretty salty about that.
Ambient temperature
Okay.
of the room goes up about 15 degrees.
That's not true.
Okay?
15
If I were to-
degrees.
Impossible.
15.
Impossible.
Oh my God. 15.
Yeah, it's 70. What's room temperatures in Fahrenheit? Like 67, 69, something like
72, 73.
that.
around
72.
there,
Yeah, it gets up to a sweltering 87 degrees.
87 degrees.
to close the door and I don't have the window open, it's stuffy as hell in here. Like it's really bad.
Yeah,
the
it's
air
really-
quality.
Maybe it's your
So
fucking
that's
sweaty
what
ass
happens when
feet.
you're in a room
No.
that's just full of electronics. Okay, it's not cold in here at all. I don't have the heat pumped up. In fact, the heat doesn't even work in this room. The way they designed the house, they effed it up.
Great.
This room, the
Good
heat
thing you bought that house then,
and
huh?
air never
Good thing
really
you
comes out
used
of the
this
vent.
room for the office
But
too.
Yeah.
It's always warm. Even right now, I have my window all the way open. I do have blackout curtains, but I have my window all the way open so that I can get air circulation. I have my fan on the ceiling on max rotation right now.
Max
to get
rotation.
air circulation. Because if I didn't have that, it would actually be way too hot in here.
So we have blackout
Definitely.
curtains with a totally open window, fully open. And we have a heating system that doesn't work. We have a fan that's full of max rotation.
Max rotation. Yeah.
This is the worst setup ever. What the fuck is
This
going
is a
on?
fun house. This is an
Yeah.
upside down clown house. Like we got the camera 10 feet away on the TV here, and we can see my feet. The feet are not cold because of all the electronics.
Yeah. BR Joe says permission to board the HMS Indridnaut. Well, okay.
Oh.
Well, you got your ticket. You got to go to the boarding, take your boarding pass and see the person and see what they say.
Foggy Bottom did a $5 super chat.
Here we
Is
go.
there a goal to turn off the RGBs?
Here we
sure.
go. Here we go.
If we there it is, right
What-
there.
Yeah,
Here's
we just
your
wait
goal.
a couple minutes.
You did a $5 super chat.
Wow,
on the
right on time, too. All right, he's going to be extra
Yeah.
salty now. The Wi-Fi dropped as he's reading it.
He says, is there a goal to turn off the RGBs? Sure. There it is, right there. There's your goal. You did a $5 super chat and the RGBs went off. I swear to God, I didn't time that. It just happened. So that means my wireless disconnected again.
Crouton Joe says, were you dropped on your head as a baby?
With the wireless, because some days it'll go for like a week and never disconnect. And now today, the wireless has disconnected 3 times during the podcast for some reason.
Very cool.
Anyway,
okay, read the rest, please.
If you want the RGBs off permanently, you just have to do a triple goal one day, $450, and I'll turn them off for the whole entire stream.
Okay, definitely salty.
That sounds like a fair trade-off, I think.
Okay. A fair trade-off.
Okay, you gonna read the rest or no?
Reconnect.
You don't read the rest? Probably not.
Nah.
Yep. Yep. Stupid fucking thing. Unbelievable. And I just got to recycle it again. Here we go.
Recycle it.
That's
recycle.
The word.
And then he says, have you thought about going to Goodwill to get some socks? Oh, yes. I absolutely love getting socks that have been pre-worn. There's no way I could possibly afford socks. We all know that. I could buy high-end equipment
you
like
just
a new
said
webcam,
that you wouldn't.
RGBs, microphones, boom arms, new PCs,
now we're
but
flexing.
I just can't get socks, you know.
Okay.
No, it's just that I don't use them.
God,
if you don't use
dude.
something, why would you have it? So
well, if only that were the case in your life.
If I
but
only use socks literally once a week when I go out to go put on shoes and drive and do shopping and stuff, why would I have a lot of socks in my house, right?
Yes.
So that's why I just don't have them around. But anyway, despite the fact that Foggy Bottoms super chat was trollish, I'll still give him credit.
Okay, why not? You get the money. Okay. It was trollish.
Because they did do a legit super chat, and I appreciate that.
It was trollish.
As opposed to what? The illegitimate super chat?
Those are not trollish.
Okay.
Ah, I see.
This is trollish, but fine.
Oh, got it.
Even though it was trollish. Socks once per week reel. Cool. I got a good ideas coming out here. Come on. Right now, our word to add is 100% aerated office, right? Just want to be clear.
Aerated studio. Aerated studio.
Yeah.
Eating African food on GSP tries it. We already
What?
Eating African food.
Okay. Yeah, no talk of MLK, by the way, so far.
Eating African food on GSP tries it. We already looked it up, and there is none in my area.
Okay.
There was a Nigerian
no food in Africa.
All right, big up,
restaurant.
We're waiting for it.
Closed, and there's another one, but it's way too far away for delivery, so not possible.
True Iron Chef Morimoto. Good name.
That's good.
Good name. Someone else, dude, I love you saw it. Someone did a great one. Where is it? Copper Sous Chef Sakai Real.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's right. I spent all my money on tech. Now I can't afford socks.
Yeah,
that's correct.
You said you don't have any socks, so they were just making a comment on that, sir. That's it. You said you don't have socks.
And yeah, you're the one who brought that
up. The
sock
goal. If we raise $450 on stream today, I will order some socks off Amazon. I'll have them delivered for tomorrow, and I'll put them on stream.
God help us.
There we go.
Yep. Ooh. Do you not wear socks so it's easier to walk on your toes? Ooh. Oh, that's a ban. Just got banned. Just got limbed. All right, watch this. Just got limbed. Real-time limb right here. Ready? He's reading it. Moving hand. Bye. Get him out of here. Got him.
Tube socks. Here, does it really bother you so much? Should I go get some socks? I'll put on some socks.
You said you need to
buy
more.
Bothers you guys, I'm just going to have to get a bunch of socks out of the wash, and I'm going to have to buy
Fill
more.
up?
Because I'm legit not going to have enough socks to last the week. I'm not even kidding.
What does that mean?
What the fuck? You know how washing
I don't have an aversion to socks. I used to wear them all the time when I was a kid. Just my feet feel more comfortable, without socks on than with them on. I feel like putting them on actually makes them a little bit warmer, and I don't like really warm feet.
Hold on a minute. What?
I feel like putting them on actually makes them a little bit warmer, and I don't like.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the opposite.
Feet.
Okay, my bad.
Oh.
Having them on makes my feet warmer.
People are demanding that I put on socks. All right, I'm going to do it. Ready?
Wow.
I'm going to go get socks. I'll be right back.
Why did we cut to this angle for that?
Oh, Philip. Look at this office, guys.
Show us what it's like.
Look how smooth this is. Look at this aerated office. It's open air.
Wow.
I'll be right back.
So open air. Look at this. I could just do a backflip in here, couldn't I?
Whoop. Hang on.
See ya.
Hang on. Oh, I'm not done yet. Oh, my God. Excuse me, boys. Excuse me, trolls. Let me get through here. Don't mind me, boys.
He's supposed to squeeze through the fucking door, dude.
Oh,
what
my
is
God.
going on?
Oh my God, this is real time, dude. Real time. I'm not going to do anything to this. Watch how long it takes him to squeeze through.
Like in a lot of video games now, they kind of hide like loading screens behind you, like having to squeeze through a crack in a mountain or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what this is. He's loading the rest of the house.
Ooh. Gotta grease that up a little more. Hang on. All right, let's see. Here, let's see the slide in. Hang on, trolls.
Don't me. Dude, how is that fold? Look at how those socks are folded.
That's the double. That's the double ball. The ball system.
That's the ball fold right there. That's
the
jam
old
them
ball
together.
fold.
Oh my God!
Look at these. Get felted, trolls.
I do have socks. See?
Oh my God! Look at this. Oh my God, he is. Look at this. Okay,
so
not trying to
agile.
not trying to draw attention to it, but look at this toe walker reel right here. Toe walker reel.
Toe walker.
Whoop,
dude,
whoop,
he's like having
This
this
is very
sidle.
exciting stuff.
Again, another video game reference, but like fucking Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, whenever Link has to like walk along the side of a really narrow ledge or something like that. That's what he's doing right there.
Yeah. Whoop, and the spin.
This is very exciting stuff. Let me tell you. You guys want me to put on socks, so first let me show you.
Oh, Mr.
Here's the
Gorhow.
socks.
Good point. That's the same sock style Derek played golf with. Correct.
Oh, yes.
A
My
man
sock style determines my tip style.
Do these socks?
Fantastic
You
Sam
very
in the house
excited?
says, a man supported by socks has no socks. The irony.
That's
we
pretty
go.
good. I like that.
Here we go. Look. A big
Ooh,
stinky sock.
ankle
I didn't
style.
even wash it.
Okay.
What? I don't wash my socks. I just
Okay,
I
this
take
is a
them off, I
joke.
put them back in the drawer, and then I put them on at a later date. I've
This
never
is-
worn these before. I've never washed these before.
This is a
Excuse me.
joke.
Okay? So here we go. Now we go why, and I'm gonna put on socks. You ready for this? You guys got to be very excited. You ready for this? Watch this. Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa, buddy.
Okay.
Whoa, buddy.
This is very
Socks?
cringe.
Whoa. Now we're breaking the fourth wall. Now we're doing it.
That's
This is
not what the breaking the fourth wall means.
next
sir.
generation content.
I just
you
don't want
tell
to
me
see your
another
disgusting
content
hooves, you fucker.
We're gonna break the fourth wall here,
creator
guys.
that puts on socks during their podcast per the request of their viewing audience. You tell me another one, right?
Okay.
Just being the only one who does something does not make
Here
it
we
a
go.
good thing.
Yep.
Socks on. Now I can't disturb you anymore because I have socks. Look at these stylish socks.
Look at these
this gold toe,
socks.
by the way. Gold toe socks. We all know gold toe is the best kind, right?
Good thing he's not self-conscious or anything.
There we go. Gold toe.
Or coping.
Very excited.
Uh-huh. Optimus
Yeah, can we
Grind-
see where
wait.
feet? Sorry, go on.
Go
go on.
ahead. Where feet?
I was gonna say, can we see where feet is on the Darciac likes list?
You got to send me the link. I know you have it.
I do not have that. I'm gonna ask Indrid for it. She'll send it to me. I'm sure.
Optimus Grime says shirt, jogger bottoms, and no socks. DSP got the drip. Oh, you're into that, Optimus Grime. Pickups. I'll get
Beautiful.
the list. Hold on. I know it's somewhere. What's that website
All
called?
right.
It's called
People
I
are
don't.
weird.
I have no
But now
idea. I
got
purged
socks
that from
on,
my
so now you
memory as
can't
soon as I got
complain.
it.
There you go.
can't complain.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I think it's gone though now. Actually,
Rip.
they banned
Still better
their-
than the
Tears
text
in the rain.
streams. It's debatable. Right now, I've made just about as much as I made on the text stream last night.
Okay.
Last night I made about $60. We're at about 60. So
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
An anonymous gifter just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, whoever that anonymous gifter is. That counts for a $5.
I think this is a Snood style reference, but someone sent this. I want to give you a chance to respond. Someone might find this humorous. Snood, thoughts?
Okay, hold on. That's very good. I'm laughing at this right now. Very, very good.
Sorry, ladies.
It's not trunks, it's socks.
Okay, there we go. Big ups.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Now we're up to $67 in tips, contributions. Excuse me. Thank you so much, guys. We're almost to the halfway point. Let's get into the halfway.
For finding the Darciac list for me here that I've sent to you.
Contributions. Excuse me. Thank you so much, guys. We're almost to the halfway point. Let's get into the halfway. Who's going to get us over the $75 mark so we're halfway to our goal?
Oh, shit. All right, so here's the Darziak list, which I saved in the wrong spot. So remind me to move that because it's saved in the pools now. So you could get an error pool right now. All right, so let's see. Is there feet anywhere on this thing? So no, not in the nose.
Okay.
Maybes. Not. Oh, foot jobs are in the maybes. So that's
Let's go.
That's kind of something. In the yeses.
Good start.
Fantasy, Fae, fighting, flaccid plays in the maybes, so that's interesting, but not feet.
Foot play is in the second from the left there.
Foot play, a second from the left. Oh, foot
Yeah,
play.
foot play. There you go.
That is in the that's food play. You're a felted snood.
No, it's foot play. That is foot play. Both flaccid play is foot play, sir.
Okay.
If you want to read that one more time, under yes.
Okay, under yes. Okay, hold
yes.
on.
Second from the left, not second from the right.
We have foot play. I see. I was looking at food play, which does exist in the maybe list.
Can we start? Can we start the ALT bifocal?
Listen up. Look above. Okay. Look. Okay. Where's my jury pointer? God damn it! I felt everyone here. I'm felting everyone. Hold on. Jury, get in here. Okay, here we are. Here she is. Look at foot jobs, and above foot jobs, what do you see? Food play. So I thought you were talking about food play. Now I see in the maybes.
The second from the left, and you're looking at the one that's second from the right.
It was different, but right here. There's foot play.
Bad.
Okay, so
Sorry. You're right. No, it's your show. You're right. My bad.
That is in the yes category. So foot play is in the yes category. There we go.
Firmly in there.
And isn't frauding? What is frauding again? I can't remember exactly. That has. What is that?
I don't know. But hold on. Let me check with some of the people in the.
Yeah, what's frauding?
That's when that's two men rubbing their erect penises against each other's erect penis.
Okay. I knew you'd know about that one. Honestly,
I didn't know. I just had to look it up. Like you heard the typing sound just now. It's called frottage.
Thank you. Okay. Fencing. Gotcha. Okay. We're back on track.
Super Bonchon says, please take off the socks. They're too distracting. Well, Super Bonchon, perhaps if you drop the sub, I would take the socks off. How about that? How about whoever is actually doing $75?
We are actually doing stripping. Foot fetish content right now.
All right.
Darziak, if you'd like to tip.
Darziak, I know you like foot play, so...
There we go.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. Amazing.
Oh, big ups to Pasta Maker says, most professional studios need to be squeezed into. Honestly, that's true. People forget that.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Optimus Grimes says, I wonder how many more DSP tries it before he can't escape the room. We're almost there. We're almost there. Wait till we get another fucking mic boom arm there. Then we'll be really
Foggy Bottom did a $5.19 super chat. How is super chatting a question trolling? I gave about $30 in the past month via super chats. All of a sudden, I'm considered a troll. Wow.
Yeah.
It's the nature of your question.
Oh.
Your first question was, let me find it. What's the goal to turn off the RGBs? Well, why would you want me to turn them off unless you're a troll who thinks that they suck?
Your own fans have said they're confusing, similar to, I think Jade has said he doesn't like them.
This is all the trolls say, because everything I do sucks, right?
Okay, so...
And then you told me to go to Goodwill, insinuating that I can't afford socks, saying I'm poor. Do I look poor to you?
Okay.
Does a poor person generally surround themselves with high-end streaming equipment and electronics?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, because they wasted all their fucking money.
Yes, and you were bankrupt when you had this basically same setup. I mean, there wasn't RGBs, but you had the same setup when you went bankrupt. So, I mean, I don't know.
Does a poor person have two different camera angles by which they can put on socks live on a live stream?
Okay.
I think you're mistaken.
I think you're mistaken, sir.
Okay.
I have taken your suggestion to go to Goodwill, something that only poor people do.
Uh-huh.
Facetious, ridiculous.
Do poor people beg for money? Yes.
Could you go back just 5 seconds so I can hear him say facetious again?
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
I think you're mistaken.
Would poor people beg for money?
And then the second one again. What a facetious, ridiculous super chat.
Okay.
But it's
there we
still
go.
Super chat, so I appreciate it. That gets us up to $72 in support. However, you didn't get us to 75, so I'm keeping my socks on. Too bad.
All right. This is
I don't know
cool.
what the 19 cents is about in the super chat, but there you go.
Really cool. Yep. Okay. Sigs and cereal says, nah, but poor people beg for funds. Yep. All that is real.
Well, I traded my Switch for the Switch 2. I don't know. I don't really trade anything in because you get nothing for it. Like trade-ins are just so valueless in the modern era.
Definitely.
It's not like it used to be, so I don't even think about trading stuff in, quite frankly.
I bet.
What's up, Game Boy? How are you today?
Hey,
Good to
what's
see
up,
you.
Game Boy?
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Game Boy? That's 2. We're running out of time, though.
Yeah.
We are running out of time. All right, that's 2. 2 more left. We have not used our Jade yet.
I received a very generous contribution. I received a $23 tip from the Sock Monster.
Okay.
The Sock Monster. Now, the Sock Monster didn't request anything, but
Great.
thank you, Sock Monster, for a very generous $23 tip. Let's get a nice animation for you, and let's get that up on the leaderboard today. That indeed is the biggest tip of the day so far. That gets us to $95
really leaning in there,
in
Phillip.
contributions.
Could you lean
we
in
have
all the way?
almost hit the 2/3 of the way mark at 100. Who will get us to the hundo before we start with Dark Souls today? Let's get someone to get us the hundo, and then we'll
Who's
get
getting us to the
Hundo?
hundo?
ready to get set up for Dark Souls, shall we?
Who's getting us to the hundo?
Or hey, if we just go ahead and hit the 150 and we hit the goal, and then I don't have to worry about it for the whole Dark Souls stream, that also would be primo. So
Okay.
So you're saying you're not going to mention money at all for the rest of the day, huh?
No,
Okay.
no, definitely not.
Boggy Bottom, I'm not shitting on super chats. I was shitting on your message, which obviously was a negative message, and I was joking with you. Why you're taking it so seriously, I don't understand.
with
You called him out multiple times and stopped the stream to berate him. Obviously, he's not taking it seriously, but he's just saying, hey, man, what the fuck?
Obviously was a negative message, and I was joking with you. Why you're taking it so seriously, I don't understand.
Cool.
Why are you so upset?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
razzing everyone today.
I'm razzing
you know,
everyone.
I'm razzing people on
Razzing.
Kick. I'm razzing people
Not razzing.
in contribution. It's a chill time. Why are you getting really seriously upset? Just relax.
Yep.
I'm not actually offended
Okay.
at anything you said. All right, it's cool.
Uh-huh.
You can chill. He's getting so fucking upset about it. Like, dude,
All right, making him feel
I'm
like
the Raz.
shit.
Exactly, I'm the Raz Master. I'm the king of razzing.
Yep.
All right, DSP, the king of razzing. Don't you get it? We razz each other. You razz me. I razz you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
that's
how it
how
works.
we get along,
How come you don't razz Triple P?
right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, I'm wondering why we don't
Relax.
do that. Okay. Yeah, Philip. Remember to
what
razz
tip
Triple
would get
P
us
tomorrow.
to how about this?
Go ahead.
If someone gets us to the 150 right now, I'll go to the wide angle cam, and I'll show you my feet.
What?
I'll stretch out my legs.
What?
There you go.
What?
What in the fuck?
What?
Okay, so we're literally just fucking cam girling right now, I guess.
Cam girling, foot fetish cam girling is factually what just happened right there. Factually.
I'll show you my feet. I will show you my feet.
And TOS or whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. They're not going to get banned or anything. But that legitimately is against TOS. Legitimately.
For real.
100%. It won't matter. But that is actually against TOS.
I'll stretch out my legs. There you go.
Wait. I mean, he was trying to think of something funny to say, but he
And I'll
couldn't.
show-
He
Yeah.
couldn't think of anything,
Just
so
to
that's
the
what he went to.
150
Like he didn't mean to say that, I know, but still.
What tip would get us to how about this? If someone gets us to the 150 right now, I'll go to the wide angle cam, and I'll show you
My feet.
my feet.
Yeah.
I'll stretch out my legs. There you go.
That
Dude.
is 100% against TOS, but it doesn't matter. But yeah.
And you can very easily clip that into something much, much worse. I'll show you my
yes.
ass. I'll stretch
Yes.
out my ass.
Paradox in the house says, can we acknowledge the insanity that we are watching a man put on socks on a live stream? Yeah, and also threatening to take them off if you give him more money.
Not threatening, offering for money.
Offering, yeah, not a threat. It's an offer. It's a goal.
Yeah.
Andrew says, we need DSP themed escape room. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Dude, at the Detractor Con, we'll set up escape room, and it's the office. That'd be kind of hype.
Yeah. You have to find a way to unlock all the tables and stuff and get out from the office, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Then
got to find the key that's underneath the tripod, but you got to move the camera from the tripod to this desk first.
And the RGBs are like a tangle wire. You have the RGBs
Yeah.
in the corner. It'd be kind of hype.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Dungeon condensation fake says, should
no
Raz
idea.
PPP tomorrow half as well as you think you do the viewers?
If playing on keyboard or mouse is healthier for your hands. I have no clue. If a
there's
gamepad or
it.
keyboard or mouse, I don't know if any studies have been done. You're asking the wrong person.
Definitely.
What I will tell you is
Studies.
some sunlight is actually coming through my blackout curtains because Jasper Kitty had gone in them and jumped out of them. So I'm just going to reposition them for a second.
Okay,
Okay, can you cut to the wide angle first? Cut to the wide angle first.
Oh,
God
yeah, this
damn
should
it.
be wide angle. Come on. Fictitious in the house says, would a poor person have $0 in retirement? Would a poor person beg for money? That's the best one, I think.
Yeah.
Would a poor person require tell you how bad things will be if you don't hit his
Full
goals?
sun outside
Would a poor
today.
person have
Absolute
2 broken
full sun.
bathrooms in his 3-bathroom
So
house?
it is getting warm
Yeah. Would a poor person live with 2 not functioning bathrooms around them?
in here actually because we're outside today.
Full
Absolute
sun.
full sun. So it is getting warm in here actually because whenever there's full sun outside, basically it definitely warms up the room.
Definitely. Okay, well, we'll talk eventually. Hang on.
You gotta unmute the stream, though. I can't hear it.
Hang on. We'll get there.
Okay. Anytime now.
Uh-huh. Well, we're just checking some
Okay.
stuff out. Hold on.
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Gotcha,
Why'd that take
we're
so
back.
long?
Oh, hold on.
Just so you know, breaking gaming news, Hank Hill from King of the Hill is going to be in Fortnite. How exciting.
Okay.
Isn't he already? No?
Absolutely. Scale Scholar says, can we donate to prevent feet exposure? You can. You can donate for whatever. If you want to see more feet, less feet, you can donate for whatever you like. I won't prevent you from donating. I'll give you what you want. I'm a man of the people. I am a king that listens to his subjects, and we'll do whatever you want, okay? So, by the way, The Block just did a $5 super chat. Says, how about for the wide lens camera, you have a button to digital zoom up to you for a funny, intentionally bad-looking quality reaction zoom.
Oh, there we go. Smart.
Sadly.
Yes, not possible.
Wait. Let me think about that. We could do that, but it would have to be a very manual task. So allow me to explain what I mean.
Okay,
Let's go to the wide angle. So right now, obviously, this is the real angle from behind the TV. That's why it looks so small. I could stretch this out insanely hugely, like ridiculously, insanely hugely to be close. We could do that. But, I mean, we already have that, but that's from over here. For example.
What?
See? So
we
have it over here already.
So we want to do that from the other
we
angle.
already have it. I already have it working. I
hate this so much, man.
We do have a close-up. I didn't even realize we had this.
Okay.
I seriously didn't even realize. Now we could do all of these. Watch this. We can go.
Yeah, this is truly.
I wonder if I have a way to do up digital zoom.
Good thing we bought $200 webcam for this, by the way.
But it looks blurry because it looks like shit because the digital zoom is bad quality. But I wonder if we have the capability of doing that.
Nope.
Yes, we have the capability. Now stop asking me. Stop bothering me. And I could also do this.
Derek is also a banned word in Kick, apparently.
Oh.
That's
weird.
Why is Mr. Ip's first name censored?
You know, digital zoom sucks. Digital zoom is ass. So there you go. Oh, Jesus. Careful. Scare the shit out of everyone. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
We have the technology. We have the means of the technology to do these things now. We do.
We just don't have the brains.
Good night, Ash Reel.
The freaking blinds opened again. I'm serious.
Good
The
night.
wind must have blown and it opened the blinds again. How annoying. Not the blinds, the
How
curtains.
annoying.
How annoying. Super. All right, we're done now. We clearly we have lost the wind in our sails. Come on.
Yeah. We're sinking.
Yeah. Boat is sinking. Let us go home.
Good night, Ash.
All right, any last minute stuff? Oh, I didn't add that. Sorry, the block.
Okay.
I didn't
Sorry,
add
The
that
Block.
to the total. Let's add that. That
Sorry,
was a
The Block.
$5 super chat. Thank you, the block.
Thank you, the black.
Good suggestion that apparently I already implemented. See, I already psychically knew you were going to add.
Okay.
And delight, you know what they customer already had to go.
Okay. All right.
The emoji list. I have that emoji twice in the emoji list.
Okay.
I should have it once in the everyone can do it, and once in the what do you call it? The specific to my channel, so you could use in other places.
Snap, 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 snappy.
Channels on Kick, virtually in other places.
Okay. Welcome to Auschwitz.
That's very negative.
Play a hell mode randomizer mid for Donkey Kong 64. Mount Bennis, I'm going to find where you live and send assassins immediately.
Okay.
If someone who's completely bald and has a barcode on the back of his neck is standing outside your home, I recommend you hide. Because how dare you suggest such a thing?
We're on fire with the jokes
that is
today.
absolutely
we tell
ludicrous
you.
that you would say that.
I'm going to send people to your house and kill you, is what that guy just said on stream just now.
I'm incredibly insulted and also horrified.
All right, well, that's funny. That was a good bit.
Very normal. Very, very normal.
Anything else? Or...
Are there any games I want to try mods with besides Dark Souls? Well, that's up to you guys. What kind of games do you think you'd like to see me try to do mods with? Like, I want to do Fallout New Vegas. Excuse me. I want to do Fallout London, but I don't think that makes sense when there's Atomfall coming out in March. Someone has said there's a mod that makes Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas the same game, like a super game. I'd be probably interested in that.
Super game.
Super game.
I don't know what other things are good for modding. You know, you guys know. I'm just getting into it. I'm just starting to get my toe dipped into the lake of mods.
Oh, God.
Right?
Stop
but you
with the
guys
feet
are the ones who experience. You're the ones who swam with the fish.
Okay.
You swam with the mod fish for a long time. And you like,
I don't care about that.
Just put into my little tippy toe and like that. Ooh, mods. Yvonne says, what about a Dark Souls randomizer mod that would add Donkey Kong 64 bosses? You are...
Dude, there's that weird extra lower body flexibility, by the way.
That's why I wanted to show that. Yeah, so he can, let's see this again, just for those people that say the fake foot theory.
Putting my toe in. Just put into my little tippy toe and like that.
That one was normal, wasn't it?
You know?
I wouldn't say that was normal per se.
No, I'm saying like it wasn't. It doesn't extreme display of flexibility. I'd say.
No, it's no, that's for sure. But it's definitely by no stretch of the imagination normal.
No, not normal. No.
No.
What are we eating for dinner? I don't know. My wife is cooking.
Oh, big surprise!
As usual. Yep, she's working right now too. By the way, but yeah, get her 2 jobs there. Don't buy Mario Kart though, bitch.
Would I play Stellar Blade if it has male models as mods?
Yes, he would.
What they should do is they should take Stellar Blade but mod out the main character Eve.
Yes.
And then put in a roided dude who's like, like Adonis, who's like body oils all over dripping. Like Hakan from Street Fighter, but he's like a buff Adonis dude. And he should be the main character. And watch as no one plays the game whatsoever. It gets completely unplayed.
They already played the game, and they're saying you're the one who wants to play the game like that.
Interestingly enough, he actually brought up Hakan last night on Ask the King from his 2014 move-in. They asked what's his other mains are from Street Fighter, and he literally said Hakan. So,
the oily muscly dude? That's interesting.
He said he goes on visual appeal, and he said, the people he likes are...
Yes.
Boat Night in the House says, Pig Roach Ape in its natural habitat? Definitely.
Yes, the Viral Meme Society. That's what I was referencing. He says it's called. There's a mod already called A Tale of Two Wastelands. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that
the
one.
mod that apparently combines both Fallout games.
Yeah, that one. Big up.
That's what I've heard of. I didn't know that's what it was called, but I've heard of that.
Okay, and clearly we're done. So,
Yeah, so Bono's Tecmo, I watched AEW Dynamite fully and took notes, and then I skimmed through Collision. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was just like skimming through to watch some of the matches. And I'm sure we'll have a lot.
Show is in one day. You still got time to actually do the job, brother.
The show is mostly Ashton talking, let's be fair. So
good point.
Ice Yamamoto in the house says there's a male model in the game as a skin. Oh, okay. So you already have an option for that.
There you go.
Can you do a retrospective of what this podcast used to be to what it is now? That's kind of interesting, actually, overnight tip. To go, because you started out with it started out with him just like talking before playing a game. And then started getting long as shit, and people started complaining. And then he called it the Preestream. It officially got a name. And then
that was just to curb people from complaining about it, right?
Yeah, that was just so like, guys, it's a separate thing now, so you can't complain. And then it became, you know what, I'm going to make it a podcast, and that's what we are now. But yeah,
to talk about on tomorrow's show, Smart Guys.
I will not be watching it.
Yeah,
me either.
It's a very different product from current WWE. That's for sure. It's a very different product. It almost feels like it's not even the same genre. Definitely. You know what I mean?
Different genre, dude. Yeah, it's not wrestling. It looks like they're playing soccer out there.
Can I react to my own Donkey Kong 64 playthrough? Eventually, sure we can.
Sure.
You know,
Sure we
I want
can.
to bring
Yeah,
back
Sure.
throwback nights, retro react nights,
No,
where
you
we go
don't.
back and we watch my classic playthroughs. We already chose in December that it's going to be Fallout 3 Remastered, which I
When?
had released and edited and upscaled and made more modernized and actually made able to be played without copyright issue on the Throwback channel last year. So that's what we're going to be watching some of. When we finally return to that, we just got to figure out when's the right time for it. Right now, it's definitely not the right time. We need more time to get back to it. But I'd be down for watching older playthroughs and relaxing and reacting to them, sure.
Okay.
I agree. Cheetah Man says they were the best, better than DSP versus the Internet. DSP versus the Internet was good for the first 6 months, and then everyone ran out of ideas. And then it was
everyone. Now let's blame everyone else. Everyone ran out of ideas. Yeah,
Great
you know
job,
one thing
idiots.
that the YouTube runs out of is videos. You know, YouTube.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Once you've seen a few you watch a few videos, then you're kind of done. You know what I mean? On YouTube, there's not that much.
No, yeah, a couple of 6 months. I think you just there's no point even going to YouTube anymore, right?
It gets old.
DSP versus the Internet was good for the first 6 months, and then everyone ran out of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the holidays, so it was a little better. But the whole last year of DSP versus the Internet, that's why I knew I had to end the show.
Oh, right.
Can I show you my feet? Sure. Drop that $50 right now.
Street smart never outside is the one that asked that.
Now, to hit the goal, and then I'll show you my feet. How about that? There you go. $50. What are you waiting for? All right, I think we should end the podcast.
Yeah,
I think we should. Yes,
I think
I
it's time
agree.
for us to get started with Dark Souls. What do you think?
Yep. Not enough money.
Free
Thank
us
you,
this, please.
number one, for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for some ideas. You know, we're talking about stuff with the new setup. I appreciate the ideas.
What?
And thank you for the support. $100 already out of the 150 before we start the game is awesome. I really appreciate that.
Awesome. Anything else or okay? Hello? What? Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well.
All right. Guys,
Okay.
thank you. Now, remember, I just
All
want to
right.
remind everyone, tomorrow there is no podcast. Tomorrow it is
Oh my
Smart
God,
Guys,
what do we do?
which will be broadcast live over on the DSP Reacts channel on YouTube. That's at DSP React, or on the Kick channel, depending on where you want to watch. It'll be a great show covering AEW and Monday Night Raw.
Uh-huh.
And then we will come back to the Level 1 podcast this Wednesday morning.
Yeah, so it's $50
Talk
for
all
me to
about
put
stuff
my
and get
socks
caught up.
on.
All right, guys. Thank you so much
No, I
for a
said I
great show.
like
I hope
feet.
that you enjoy.
It's in the likes.
And I'll
It's
see you
second
all
from the left.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Peace out.
No, that's food job.
No, I'm looking for
All right.
extreme unloads.
Oh, I
Good
thought-
stuff,
oh,
folks.
okay.
Well, what we shall do here is get set up, all right, for Dark Souls. What I need to do is grab the controller, but also I got to close these freaking curtains again because they keep opening with the wind outside.
Dude.
You need
And
to shoot
I do have
Jasper
to
in
use
the head
restroom quick.
to prevent this
So
from
I'm
happening
gonna take a brief
anymore,
break
huh?
to use the restroom. What I will do is I'll play you guys some funny clips. All right.
Oh,
By the
funny
way,
clips?
just to show you,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can still flip over whenever we're doing gameplay. I can still do this shot. You see
Who
that?
cares?
I can
I don't
go
care.
Why would that ever be in question?
to the
Why
widescreen
would you-
shot if we want to do this
Should
during
ever
gameplay.
go from gameplay to wide shot like this?
What?
If I'm like celebrating, I beat a boss, I could dance.
I can dance.
Or, for whatever reason, I can always just go to the widescreen shot
Why would that ever be?
if I feel like.
What?
So
Okay.
That's how they
That's
do it on
pretty cool that I
TV,
can
dude.
cut
Come on.
Oh,
over
so,
to-
so we better tip now, or what?
right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a quick
Okay.
break. You guys
Quick
listen to
break,
some
definitely.
funny clips while I use the restroom and fix the curtains, and then we'll begin. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see how long it takes them to get back. Okay, so that is a 10-minute break so far. Okay, 10 minutes.
I'm back.
10 minutes.
It's time for Dark Souls. I hope you guys are ready. Thanks for being patient.
Okay.
Let's get Dark Souls a rolling. Who should we go for?
What should we go for?
At the right resolution. Let me stop the
Let's
game.
go for the wide
We have
angle
to put the
shot real
computer
quick.
in
Yeah,
4K,
yeah,
or else
do
it
that.
doesn't work. Yep, this wouldn't have worked. It would have
Yep.
been in the black, in the
Wouldn't
darkness.
work.
In the black.
Okay. Okay, now it should work. Should have ran through the Tomb of the Giants so we know how to get through there fast. We could do Nito right away, or we could go to Duke's Archives, For Seethe, we could go to
Seethe.
You know, the lava lake, and then to Lost Izalith for a bed of chaos. Or we can go to where's the last one? Oh, New Londo with Four Kings. What do you guys want to do today?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do today?
What do you want to do, guys?
What do you guys want to do? Ooh.
Night Ash.
Oh, okay. Guess the first words. Go ahead. I'll let you choose first.
Oh, welcome back. He's gonna say welcome back.
I'll say, he's gonna say, hello everyone. I'll go for the simple.
Okay, sure.
YouTube chat's dead. What happened? Are you guys all right over there?
Nice.
Is YouTube chat working?
Yeah, it's working. No one's talking. So bored.
Hello? Anyone on YouTube able to chat?
Oh my
What's going
God,
on?
dude.
How has the chat been dead for 5 minutes and no one's talking?
Yeah, because
is everyone all right?
oh look, they tested it.
Or is the chat actually dead?
Yeah, chat is actually dead. There's only 230 people there, and they kind of been bored for the last 2 hours. So you were away for 10 minutes. What are they supposed to do?
Yeah, sit there
There
and
you
chat
go. Okay, it's
amongst
working
themselves.
You were gone for not 5 minutes, Battle Duck. 9 minutes.
Working now? Okay, good. Should we do a poll or should we just pick? Like Nito, we could do right now.
Oh,
Nito, we
brother.
could just go right back. Hopefully, everyone.
Do that.
I don't care.
Oh, I need to raise my camera.
Yeah, it's essential.
Is this live?
Yeah, no, not yet. We're behind.
Okay.
But don't block the soul count. There it is. And there. Oh, now you can actually see that the bar is screwed up.
And
Back
start.
up there like that.
Okay.
It's good.
And start.
And I think I'm a little too big. Let me shrink myself
Go
a little bit.
now.
I do look like I'm a little too large.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
That's better.
That's what Kat
Yeah,
said.
you know.
That's what Kat
Cool,
said,
we
not
good?
me. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
All right, looking good. Fix the hair.
Nito time. Let's get started. Here
Okay,
we go.
hello everyone.
Nito
And what was yours again?
I said, welcome back.
Okay, here we go. Hang on.
Me. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dark
This game's not even fun anymore because I think he always
Souls
says
with
that.
Mods.
now.
I know, there's two options,
Meaning Dark Souls
right?
Remastered.
All right, so we're at 100. Let's go live.
So the entire brass armor set, which was the armor set that was on the Firekeeper, that was here.
That's cool.
Yeah, wow.
That's pretty cool. Look at the throne.
An empty chest. I don't know what
Empty
was supposed to be in
chest.
there.
And still the same. Big ups, everybody. All right, Snood, any final words for the beautiful people out there today?
No.
All right, no final words from Snood. I will, again, be a secret style, not entertaining style show tonight for getting ready for the new style show. So don't expect any entertainment value, but it'll just be for members, just to, because the test style run, you know what I'm saying? But that'll be sometime tonight. I'm not telling you when, though. It's a secret. That's the key.
Ooh.
Because it's a troubleshooting style show. But you're all legends. We'll see you not tomorrow. There will be no show tomorrow because we don't watch wrestling around these parts. We'll see you back on Wednesday, my friends. Wednesday. So you're all legends.
Sounds good. Yes.
Don't forget it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Big ups. Bye.
do 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 do